Dummy.
Notice ever since that poll started, me and Hooter have figured something out.
What is it? Where's the poll? I wish I start whispering with this nigga.
You helping out. Nigga helped out.
Me and Hooter seen the picture. Both y'all nigga had your nigga Todd's shoe was on the outside of the table.
Nigga shit was on
Can't
top
get
of the
right
table.
shit was sitting on the table.
Where you want us to put our legs? Pause.
I know it didn't used to be over there before that.
Nigga, we the tallest niggas on the podcast. We can't be right
You
here.
been the tallest nigga on the podcast,
You
man.
used to cross your feet at the back.
Yeah. Niggas used to have his leg crossed under the
Cross your
table.
feet at the back. Don't think I don't know you.
He got a little sense. He ain't like that joke. You see that?
It's all good. Now, let
What
me
short leg ass nigga?
Why you like that joke?
Now he's
It
sticking my.
wasn't a bad joke.
But you're not alone. Todd right there with you.
I bet you. I bet you.
we don't cross.
We don't because and we figured out why. Because my feet be back here, so we ain't gonna never cross.
I bet you he ain't gonna stick them motherfuckers out this week.
They out.
Put them out there. Yeah, put them out there.
And then got them water tread threes on.
Top golf tools. Can't do nothing but play golf.
Hey, them bitches fresh though in a weird kind of way.
They simple. They almost Vans.
Hey, y'all homeboy.
Much better.
Y'all homeboy ever cussed y'all out for doing what y'all asked them to do?
Explain.
I went to my homeboy house. I was just stopping by to get something, right? The nigga told me, hey, hit the light when you get out. So I hit the light. Nigga said, I said hit the light. The lock. Nigga, and then he tried to get mad all over again. I'm like, nigga, I did what you told me to do.
They messed up the words. I already know what homeboy you talking
I
about.
told your ass to hit the damn lock. And then when I said it, I said
No, he
like,
didn't. That nigga said, hit the light. I hit the light. And nigga said, I said hit the light.
I said hit the lock.
I mean,
turn
light,
the light off.
lock.
Like the fuck you turn the light off for? I mean, the light.
He caught himself in mid-sentence, goddamn.
Why you so angry about a switch? Whichever one it is.
I was doing something like, why the fuck you turn the fucking light off?
What you told me to do? That was the whole topic of this shit, goddamn. That's
And the nigga was walking like, no, you know when you walk out, you hit the lock.
hit the light.
Push the goddamn button.
He playing
he
the-
like the little girl in Rush
Now when you
Hour.
go over there
Push the
and
goddamn
he
button.
watching his TV, don't he like the little light down low on that bitch?
But not off.
He damn should be trying to sit in there with
Right.
dim light with you. Not nigga, turn
right.
the light up, nigga. I'm no
Probably
dim light with you, fool.
That nigga had dinner light in that bitch.
Cut that shit up, fool. What you
You know
doing?
I'm over to sit in dinner light with you.
Yeah, shit. So you get good picture quality.
Lighting candles.
Hey, that shit do look better. I remember one day we was sitting in that bitch drink. I'm like, man, I'm too drunk to be sitting in the light dark with this nigga. Mm-hmm. Fuck around.
Yeah, that's big weird.
I thought about
Big
wet.
weird.
I thought about wet when he said that.
Yeah, you gonna be here, both of y'all.
That nigga said, ooh-wee. I ain't gonna say that on air though. But here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, cause like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 195. Hold on, let me say it again. Episode 195. Yes, 195 consistent motherfucking episodes. Still on season 1. You dig? I like saying that part. We gonna end this season soon. Probably 200. We gonna do season 2. But we back in this thing, man. It's Sunday, man. We in this thing doing what we do best. Shout out to my dog, the Bad Therapist, my man sitting over here on the side with us. Thank you for coming in, man. If y'all haven't heard his show, man, make sure y'all go tune in, man. He's a staple here in the Content Factory, and we appreciate him, his show,
Appreciate
his
your
business,
services.
and his crowd. You dig? Where we at with it, Hoop?
Oh man, we here.
Oh, shout out to people on the front line. I think COVID's still doing something.
Nigga, I'm the front line.
And shit and polio if you're in New York.
Damn, I ain't hear that.
That shit
Ain't that what we were talking about when we were talking about the? It was in the sewage like 3-4 episodes ago.
Yeah, it's a state of emergency.
So it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Damn, y'all made me think of some sad shit now. The people on the front line is the people in Jackson, Mississippi. So, you know what I'm saying? Them people still dealing with shit without having water. And that shit
It's
coming
been a
out
rough week of stuff.
Yeah.
The Memphis shooting, man. Thoughts and prayers to all the people out there in Memphis, man.
I couldn't watch it. I don't be liking watching
Yeah, that was
niggas be
that was
crazy,
just some sick shit. There, man. Like,
shit.
like evil, wicked shit. Like, come on.
you had, the Jackson State, not Jackson State,
Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi.
in
The
Jackson,
whole
the
city.
water. Man, did you see them when they turned the water?
That shit
Yeah,
like
it's just
oil.
And-
for a long time. I was
shit
like,
like
I was
oil.
trying to see when it's gonna stop, and it just kept being
That
around.
shit.
That shit.
I thought
it
it had to get it out of the system, but it never got it out of the system.
And it's supposed to be better, but they said still boil it. I don't want no fucking water. I got a boil.
No,
that ain't better.
So like now it's white now or water?
It's white, but they
now?
say still boil it.
Okay, it's cool because I get that. Like in New Orleans, we have boil warnings or whatever, so it's cool. But
we used to have those in Mobile after floods and shit.
Right, I can't do nothing, but I can't do nothing with shit water. At least I could think I could take a shower or something with.
Did they ever say what the fuck the water was?
They system just like Flint, some shit like that. Something
They
similar
pour?
to that. Yeah, poor black.
Poor and black.
You know, so I don't know. The poor white people be suffering from that shit too. So it ain't all about race. It's just Jackson, fucking Mississippi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the people on the front line. Hopefully y'all get some goddamn clean water.
That's fucked up.
It is. But the week been cool, man. I just did a lot of chilling, working, and relaxed and enjoyed fucking college football and NFL football too. It's the start of that season and fantasy season, and that shit pretty fun. So man, that's what my week been about. That type of shit there. And had a wedding last week. That shit is cool. Just shooting weddings is a lot of fucking photos, boy.
Yeah. A lot of work going to it.
Yeah, you know, like people be wanting to remember.
Yeah, it don't take.
Who got a 3-picture package, goddamn?
Nigga, I got you up there. Like,
I got you coming down the aisle.
How many you want?
Yeah,
Just standing, walking up and walking back.
Before, during, and after. Shit, that's all you need.
They said that nigga shit 3 pictures, $3,000.
But shit, that should be like 1,000 pictures. You got 1,000 plus, a couple thousand. You got to just look through. But that should be cool too, though, because you be seeing those type of memories and just people be happy and at their happiest and shit. So that shit was cool.
You be having to polish those pictures up, like
I kind of polish all of my pictures up now that I put out.
That's a lot of work. Hoop.
Not for. I mean, I know it's even
It's
more.
also called being a photographer.
Yeah, it is, and that's
And
the
that's
part you
also
don't
why
see.
wedding
fool.
pictures cost money.
And I see that now that the price is going up.
You can get somebody to do it for a couple $100, but they go whatever come out that camera.
I got you on this iPhone. I got all your shit on my iPhone.
Boy, I seen a nigga goddamn shoot a wedding with an iPhone one time.
Yeah, he regrets that.
Yeah, I gotta stop listening to Tim or whatever the fuck his name is on the Mappa events. You can't do that shit.
I'm about to say the 2-man Taylor. What Tim you talking about?
Oh, Tim Cook.
Yeah,
Tim Cook.
Yeah. But them niggas do that. But them niggas like iPhone is really complicated too, though. It's like a real camera. I think if you really learn that shit, you can be good with it. But it's a difference, man.
Yeah.
It just a clear difference with some simple shit. But iPhone would be good. But you're gonna have to be an iPhone geek nerd to do that shit. How was your week, Todd?
Pretty all right week, man. Older brother came up here this weekend. Came to go and see Hakeem, and that kind of him being here in itself is something major because
That you go doing most stuff without us.
No, man.
I might have wanted to go.
This was on some sentimental stuff. He came and got his son tatted. He ain't been up here since his son died. You know what I'm saying? So kind of went with him. You know what I'm saying? Walked with him with that one. That was pretty much the highlight of the week for real. It's just been this steady week of just whatever.
You didn't get another one?
Huh?
You didn't get another one?
Nah,
No, you've been going
That boy
crazy.
went that crazy.
Right.
I thought you finna get them teardrops and crosses like me in a minute.
You ain't over there, Todd?
I ain't get one.
You
But
became a rapper?
That nigga got Martin, Malcolm.
Nah,
Rosa next, goddamn.
he went tap me though.
The
he went
bus.
tap me.
That nigga said that nigga turned into a revolutionary.
he went tap me, man. But I get it. It was kind of late when we left out of there, so I understand. But
You was about to get some.
I wanted to get some, but it was late.
Dr. Umar so crazy.
Right.
What you getting?
His piece.
Gonna get the African, African with the green and red
Get
on.
the African flag this time.
Yeah, I see you.
Roll with that.
Power to the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But aside from that, man, like you said, football, that shit is back, baby, and it's
Shit looks so beautiful.
man.
It's a
life
fun
has
ass
been-
sport.
Man, ain't nothing better than it.
Order has been restored, baby. We back. But that's it, man. Joe, how about your week, man?
Pretty much same. All that y'all said. 2K came out.
I'm coming.
Did you get the right version?
I'm coming.
I saw some of y'all niggas had Tiger Woods on y'all too.
God damn.
Right, fool. They had a Tiger Woods picture on their 2K, fool. Like, I got the
On
wrong
the best?
version. Y'all ain't see that? That was the big thing on
I
the
ain't
internet.
see it.
A lot of
See that
people
shit.
got the wrong cover of their 2K.
Yeah.
And they've been mad. They've been in the uproar.
Oh, that's what. Well, I mean,
What, they
he is
ordered the
on it.
bitch or
Yeah,
something?
because you can get different versions, right?
Because one of them got what's y'all boy that used to hoop J. Cole. One of them got J. Cole on it. And you play as J. Cole in the career on that one, not paying extra to play as J. Cole.
Yeah, you got to pay a fee for it.
Yeah, fuck wrong with you. But
J. Cole?
Yeah, that shit wild. Nah, my shit
playing as Jonathan Anderson. You know that nigga ain't getting no buckets.
Hey, nigga, that's my fantasy. I don't want to be J. Cole.
I walked in the row. I said, who is there with 36 points? It's him, goddamn. Nigga he was
19 rebounds.
He was 19 for 99, goddamn.
Hey. 2% field goal percentage.
Never cared about score percentage.
Hey, that's true.
In life.
My brother
shoot them shots.
You right there. I give you that.
You miss all the ones you don't take, right?
Yeah, high volume shooter.
High volume shooter, baby. All that matters is how many points you score.
Bang, bang.
What about your week, Stock?
I ain't had nothing spectacular this week, I don't think.
Nigga don't go out of town, he don't be having fun now, huh? That's how you do it.
I'm trying to see what's next. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Great Restoration, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, but nah, I ain't really do shit. It was one of those normal weeks. Work. Had some little bullshit, you know, teenage stuff, man. That shit just ain't fun.
That shit don't stop.
Yeah, man. Them
I can't
teenagers.
wait till they get like 23, man. I'm tired of the teenage. Now I see what our parents were dealing with.
I can't wait till you get 23.
I'm sorry,
You know
mama.
what? That be
I'm
the
sorry.
first thing she say too. When she, now you see,
I'm sorry,
now you
mama.
see, it's just getting started. I'm like, shut up. Ain't nobody ask you shit.
But then you go over there to act
Right, you did.
No, I be just
I know.
telling her a story. You know,
Right.
they gonna volunteer some advice. Cause see, let me tell you something.
That's why I be like, that's why I don't talk to you. Well, not my
Then
mom.
if they don't say something,
Your mama
you
ever
think
gave you
it's
some
something
advice that don't work in 2022?
wrong. Like, nah, mama, that shit ain't gonna work.
See, you get your little turpentine
your
and put
sock.
turpentine.
Do you ever let them know though?
Look, castor
Yeah.
oil.
Like, mama, that don't work no more.
Yeah. You see, you go in Penny's.
That ain't it.
Penny's got some good bell bottoms.
Pennies closed down, mama.
Pennies.
We ain't got no more pennies. They gone.
You can't get nothing but a bootleg work shirt out of that motherfucker.
Dummy.
You can drop the JC
And a washing
off that
machine.
hoe.
goddamn.
Yeah,
I
no,
be-
that's what they
Pennies.
used to call it.
Nah, I be folk shopping.
I told you I used to be mad like a motherfucker.
I be folk shopping.
Who
Basic
that?
Pennies.
Who that?
I go in there.
Yeah, I see people in there. It's still open.
Yeah, it's open.
And they just built a
if
new
you
one
see
out there in
pe-
Trust
so if you see
somewhere.
people in it, you be in there.
No, you can walk by it.
Nah, he just told her this. So that where you got the Nikes, bro.
And them jeans.
I know them bitches with $29.99.
Got the Nike jean combo over there.
Them bitches fresh though. You my nigga though.
Says the nigga that buy suits out of Gap. That's nigga a wild boy. That nigga a wild boy.
Yeah, it's H&M, not Gap. Bro.
Even worse.
It's actually Express, but hey.
I know this.
$39.99
I know this random, but Penny's did something to survive. They bought Kohl's or they bought somebody.
They did spend a lot of money.
Downside.
I don't know
No,
why
no,
they
no,
bought-
no,
they
no,
bought
no.
Kohl's. I don't know why they bought Kohl's.
I thought they was dying, but they did something, huh?
I know we were going because Sephora was in that bitch.
Yeah, Sephora. keep
Yeah,
on
and
floating
they still in that
But
motherfucker.
yeah, you don't buy Kohl's to save yourself.
No, but Kohl's be $200 for that regular ass shirt.
Yeah, that's
Kohl's be high as fuck.
But they got a lot of other stuff in there, like a lot.
Kohl?
Yeah, like a lot
Rugs.
of.
They have some rugs over here, some kids' toys, some housing shit back there.
They got some good
bras,
A little high class.
said some
little
house
high
shoes.
class TJ Maxx.
house coats.
I ain't
Get
buying
everything
no
in that
house
bitch. How the
shoes.
fuck y'all got all this shit in this store?
That
Some
bitch,
groceries.
Them hoes be huge.
Hold on, who you talking about?
Transmissions.
Kohl's? That nigga said groceries.
Said
man.
groceries.
Some pork chops in the back.
isotones in that bitch.
And they say they gonna be a one-stop shop. Nigga, come in and get what you want.
Mama Jury.
Why they sold?
Coming off pandemic,
Oh man.
what's the changes? Y'all seen anything that y'all say that gonna be different that y'all think like has transformed since the pandemic that's here to stay? Cause I'm bringing it up because in New York City, they just canceled snow days.
New York City.
Like you know how when school used to be like,
You-
shit, you get 3-4 days off of snow. Them niggas like, nope. Y'all done figured out how to do that shit from home.
Right.
you could do it.
You here for good. Good.
Well, they ain't gonna pay to do that in Mobile, New Orleans. Cause
Yeah, you could niggas.
you ain't gonna have no electricity.
Yeah.
That's true. We still good, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's cool because That's what you adapt to. I'm not going to school in the fucking snow. I stay home and I still go to school. So that's the change. Just like niggas don't want to go to work every day.
Even when
Man,
they
I
do
don't
it
wanna
from
go to work
home,
every
they
day, but I
still be
still go to
through.
work.
Man, Jordan be doing about 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
So yeah, cool. Yes, that's the change. You know, it just adjusts. It's gonna
That shit
adjust.
nuts,
It's still
though.
gonna get done in an adjustment type of way.
Like Chicago and Wisconsin, them places, them niggas get like feet of snow, fool.
Them niggas
But
need
they
to have
still
wi-
have to go.
They should have to have winners online.
Like them, if anybody need to be off, them niggas need to be off, fool.
The only
Hell
people
nah,
who
because
have
you fall back. Like, what, you going to take off the whole winter?
no nigga, you go
No,
online.
but- right.
Yeah, you go online. I think that's a great ass.
Yeah, go online. You ain't got to. But the basketball players, the football players, got to go.
But them niggas don't shut down though. Them niggas, everything
Well,
is
shit, they
business
shouldn't have
as
played
usual.
sports up there.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
That's your damn fault.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's part of the change. It's like I think we got that change because after holiday, isn't that the kids do e-learning after the day after holiday?
I don't know if that's permanent though.
Don't know that.
I do know that they eat for free, so I ain't got to put no more money on my baby books. Goddamn, man, school food so fucking high. Man, we was but they within the city.
But how that
Man.
work? Because can't you pick different stuff now?
You can, but they have a system in place to whereas their food is paid for by the city or they fall under some shit. So cool.
But can you pick whatever as much
I
as
don't
you
know.
want?
I don't know those specifics of it.
We just
But
talked about
when
that
she
shit.
put money on it, she can really go get all of that shit if she want. And that's
Right.
what the
We
fuck
talked
she
about
was
that
doing.
shit Tuesday in class.
Right.
So
Like,
hopefully they limit their shit. My bad.
God damn, this nigga goddamn
My
got a
bad.
different ad on there.
I had to finish.
Are you done?
I think so.
Nah, I'm
And another thing.
One more thing.
Hey, this shit crazy, but yesterday we was in the factory working on our new system.
That's what Dez fussed at me.
And Dad said,
You always
who
ask
do you
me
doing that shit that you be doing on the podcast? That nigga asked Dad 15 questions on some shit we trying to learn how to do. Dad said, nigga, you doing that shit from the podcast. But I died laughing in there, oh goddamn. Man, I forgot what the fuck I was finna say.
Kids and food.
We was talking about that shit in class. Nigga, I put $40 on Jordan book. It be no on book.
Don't put that in atmosphere, not books.
That's what Todd gonna turn into in a minute.
But that's what
we
I said
keep
to
getting
you,
all
I
them
said.
black power. You know they be saying the prison from school pipeline, whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
You putting money on the kids' books. See that? It's related. But nah, man, you put $40 on that 4 days later, that shit be gone.
Right. Them niggas be them
But I had got to the bottom of mine. Jordan was buying ice cream
shit.
for everybody.
Yeah, man.
Like, nigga, your card ain't metal. Fuck wrong with you? I got the metal card.
Oh, Jordan was being the big boss in
Yeah,
there.
you know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm like, shit, that's 6 ice cream sandwiches. Who the fuck?
Exactly. And that's why I'm glad it's free now because they can't do that.
But also, I don't want it to be the same system. But then the bag lunch is free.
No, I think they can still pick it. They can still pick it. But you can't go get 6 ice creams.
You
Goddamn.
just
nah.
one of each.
Yeah.
One
Y'all
of each
blamed
item.
anything on COVID when it was COVID time?
Everything.
No, I'm talking about like payment stuff. Like, yeah, man, COVID.
Yeah.
Oh,
hell
hell
yeah.
yeah. Everything.
Yeah, my house.
Cable.
But it was COVID.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit,
Call
cable,
notes.
internet.
Boy, I
Right.
know. Hey, COVID kind of came in here and during Fed Dem, I was like, shit. And we can't go in there, right? COVID. Shit, them boys changed the whole rule right before. I don't know if y'all saw this. Just wanted to get y'all opinion. We always talk about the future and how everything changing. We talk about electric cars a lot here. Electric cars will be here to stay in just a few years. Just get your camera ready.
Help with
But
gas.
I don't know if y'all saw this, but United Airlines just purchased 200 air taxis.
Saw that shit.
I need to see something.
It's like that shit from Back to the Future when the claws and shit flying. They banking on people going from their home to the airport to avoid traffic. It's gonna be anywhere from $100 to $300 ride to avoid traffic. You can go from your house. It's four seats in that motherfucker. It's gonna be an air. What the fuck? Air taxi.
Taxing. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit too high. I'll do
Demolition.
it.
way
Demolition
high.
Man, ain't it?
I'm scared.
Right.
I love Demolition.
I need
Can
about
I stay 10 minutes away from the airport? Now, if they take me to Atlanta, then maybe.
It probably start doing
That
shit
was
like
right.
that though.
The way everybody moving
I don't
downtown
think it's gonna be
too,
for
shit,
everybody
gonna
out
start
there.
getting harder.
Like Birmingham output. I don't think they'll probably have that shit. You
And
probably
Poland,
have to go to a
they
major
might
out.
have
They
one.
will. They just gonna be last. They just gonna be last.
Well,
We just need to.
How they gonna regulate the fuck out that
I
shit?
don't know, fool. That shit.
What you mean? Same way they do Uber and anything else.
Taxi,
I mean, it's
but
gonna have to
you
be.
in- but you in the
You in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gonna have to be coordinated with the planes.
With
traffic
FAA,
control.
but like how they gonna do that shit? They already got 9,000 million planes in the sky.
coming in and out of that
Them
bitch.
whole probably gonna be a lot lower because they smaller
Yeah,
craft.
more jobs, but it's still if they close to the fucking airport,
But you might
Don't
gotta
gotta be so high.
It's another $100.
I be trying to figure out how to capitalize. We need to
I'll be a pilot.
I need to get an air gas station.
I ain't getting in your plane.
For real, you just stop.
Just stop it there.
For real, we need to start putting our minds together, man. We need to be the first goddamn gas station up there, you know.
The black owners of it too.
You know them
You gotta put the black on it.
Hell no.
You gotta put the black on
Niggas ain't
it.
finna let her be first with nothing, goddamn. Nothing that's gonna make a lot of money, nigga. It ain't happening.
Nah, get them 38th.
So would you do it?
What?
Would you do it?
Air taxi? If it's beneficial to my life, yeah. If it's something I'm doing and I have to get from here to there like that, so I get why people would do it. And if it's efficient, because you know they fucking with the superstars about.
It's already in other countries.
Where?
They've been doing it.
Slovakia.
Look that up.
Let me see it.
Let us see.
I want to see.
Got air cars.
No, I want to see it.
Let us see because they've been.
So it's a car that drive in the air, and I've never seen it on the internet.
Yes.
I ain't
I've
never
seen
seen
it.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just ain't never seen it.
I don't think you're right though.
There's gonna put that shit up. For
Dad's finna pull up a cartoon in
Yeah,
it.
that shit gonna be a cartoon.
Can't get ready gonna tell you it's fucking Photoshop.
Man, that's an airplane, Dad.
It's an air car. You can buy it yourself for $100.
He said 4 people. It's the. I mean,
130,000. I can have it. But I can't fly it. Oh, I seen that before.
it
No
looked like
way.
a little car. Yeah,
No
it looked
way.
like a little car, and it's rare. But yeah, I saw that one. I saw that. But that's not a taxi.
No, nigga, that's an airplane,
Yeah,
Dad.
it's not a taxi like though. But yeah, so that's the taxi. It's a 4-seater, basically the same thing. Same thing.
The wings fold in.
But he right. They been
Look at
doing
that.
it.
Oh, I ain't getting
But
that shit like that.
it hadn't
Yeah, that
been
been fresh.
It hadn't been a service though.
Oh, I might get one tomorrow.
It's not a service yet. You can
Card metal now, you can get that.
yours.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get that with the car.
I can't wait to see one of y'all niggas. Crash
Ain't no
y'all
way in the
shit.
fuck
I'm
I'm
not
getting
flying
that shit out.
Man, they not finna let
Ain't no
regular-
way.
A nigga like me
Hell
can't get that
no.
for $130,000, man. They're not giving me that. I
No,
can't
you
fly
gonna
that
have to
bitch.
have like an advanced license.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
gotta
for
go
that shit.
learn to be a pilot.
I'll be.
That
flying-
ain't just
I'll
getting
be
behind the
flying drunk
wheel,
like
my
the
nigga,
regular
like-
pilots.
Hell no.
I'm scared. I'm glad I never got a bike because you know it said I'd have wanted to drive that bitch drunk, and I'm glad. That's why I'm glad I never got it.
I never got a motorcycle.
Yeah, I always wanted. I've been said that.
I'm telling you, nigga, I never in my
I always wanted
entire
one.
life
But the
wanted
ones
a
that do
motorcycle.
it, I think
My
they,
shit was short lived.
like they don't.
I
Like,
fell
they-
off one.
I
of
know,
them
I know,
bitches.
I know,
was it.
and that's why I'm glad I ain't get one.
I fell off one of them
Maybe I
hoes.
need one then. Shit.
They got a BMW engine.
My bad. See what up?
I fell off one of them hoes, and that shit was short lived. My
Quitter.
cousin, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And then I fell in the grab. That bitch was on my leg. That bitch was so heavy. I was like, no, I'm through. Ain't no way in the fuck
What
I'm
you was
getting on
test
that.
driving like that 18-wheeler or what you was doing?
I still got to do that. I'm sorry. I gotta do that.
What
I
y'all
still
doing?
got my
learn.
money.
Oh, yeah.
I still got to do that. I ain't
I
forgot
forgot.
about
Give
that.
me
I ain't gonna
this-
let you
but
get
give
it.
me this bike
But that-
story,
Yeah, all
goddamn.
right. So my cousin,
That nigga got
which
some-
is a girl,
some vehicle stories,
she in the
goddamn.
That
rough
nigga
rides or
master
whatever.
wheels, ain't it?
Unmastered.
Oh hell no, not on no motorcycle. I don't know how to ride that shit. That you know, whiskey throttle. That I had hit that bitch and not did something with the clutch, and that bitch took off.
You got
Do you
That
know
was
how to
it.
drive a stick?
Yeah, you just got to be around.
Not on a
He-
motorcycle.
remember he told
Not on
you
a
he know how to
motorcycle.
drive a
Oh,
stick.
yeah.
That's on the 18-wheeler.
bike.
Yeah.
He don't know how to
I
drive a
don't know
car
how to-
stick. He know how to drive an 18-wheeler stick.
18
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
different.
I know how to drive a car
Or a
stick, too.
bike stick.
I don't know how to, automatic. I don't know how to do that shit. On no bike. I don't know how to do that shit. Just give me the regular shit. But no,
manual,
that shit was
manual, you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. But
No, you meant the automatic.
He meant manual. Like he can't drive a manual, which means there's a stick on the bike.
don't try it.
Hey,
Leave it alone. Let him have it.
yeah.
Nigga balled out, dude. This week we saw on social media. This kind of more local, but it still can be a bigger, broader conversation because you're hearing about it a lot around the way. But we saw that in Mobile. It was a school down there that a kid, the head coach, whooped the kid with a belt. Mm-hmm. Basically said the kid wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. He didn't clean up after himself. Didn't get up some stuff that was in the locker room that he had left, and the coach took it upon himself to whoop him. So I'm curious, we grew up in a different era. We grew up with different thoughts, but we also have kids. What's y'all thought on kids or coaches whooping and disciplining kids?
Coaches?
Don't whoop my child. I never got a whooping from a teacher or coach or anything. Not with a belt.
I got a paddle.
I got
got
a
a
paddle. What's the
paddle.
difference
I got-
between that and the paddle?
I had to do the thing where you
I don't know. Fool.
lean
It just
against
seemed
the
like
wall.
it just seemed like it's a difference.
It's a big. I got a
It's
big
the difference
paddle.
between the paddle and the whooping?
I got big paddle, big pow,
Yeah.
big
And
Q
then-
dog,
and
big
then-
Q dog
and-
paddle.
and then-
He was a Q dog, so it was a big Q dog
And
paddle.
then
But
even now that
I don't
shit
want
outlawed.
that. But I
It
don't
is.
want it to happen to happen
It
to my
is.
child
Because our teacher, principal, this bitch was so evil. She put holes in it.
yeah, make that wind go through.
Right.
We had those too.
Make that wind go through it. Let the wind go through it.
But no, man, the shit is illegal. It's outlawed.
I understand that. Yeah.
Run stadiums, bear crawl, do all that shit, but don't hit my child.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Even though I got the big ass whooping, I never liked it or thought it was.
Do you think that he should be fired? Because the players, all of them, every last player came back out and said that he shouldn't be fired. That they respect him.
Yeah.
That he been teaching them to be a man. That they appreciate his discipline and his hard nose.
No, he shouldn't be
stuff
fired.
on it. Now I don't know if the actual kid that got paddling, I don't know if he was actually in the video, but the rest of the team was in the video.
So wait, was it a paddle or a whooping?
He whooped him.
He whooped him with a belt.
With a belt.
With a belt. Okay. I didn't see the video. That shit was circulating the internet. Of course, that shit set it on fire. About
you don't really be on the internet.
Don't even try it.
I wasn't arguing with it, you know what I'm saying? But if it was a paddling, then I probably wouldn't have, a whole lot to say with it because, nigga, we was getting paddlings in school for walking out with our shirt tails out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's just, and I ain't, do nothing crazy out in the world. But
the mama said this ain't 22 years ago, though.
Listen,
she said that.
Like, shit evolved.
I almost had
a whooping, yeah, that's because, like I said, I didn't watch it. I didn't know it was a whooping. I thought it was a paddling the whole time. But yeah, that changes things for me.
Let me tell you one of the best lessons I learned from one of my coaches. I'm in high school. The bell rang after lunch. I don't go to class because I'm sitting out here talking to two of my teammates and my coach. And we sat there and we talked through the whole next period. Go to practice, everything all good. After practice, this coach nigga calls us three, and we got to run gashers and roll and do all of this because we cut class with him. And that was probably one of the best lessons I learned. Not because he beat my ass, but because he taught me to be responsible for myself, and you're going to suffer them consequences yourself.
So you sat there and hung out with him.
Yep.
And then you got in trouble for missing class from hanging out with him.
Yep, because he never told us to hang out with him. We just hung out with him.
Did he say anything? He
never said, nigga, go to class.
No. But did he say,
this is why?
this is why.
Yeah, he said exactly why. He's like, nigga, y'all ain't go to class.
That is a pretty good ass lesson.
Yeah, y'all niggas ain't go to
I'm gonna
class.
sit here and see how long these niggas go stay.
Because a lot of times, like young kids, they do hang out with people thinking that
doing the wrong shit.
If everybody else doing it, I can do it.
Yeah, nah.
And nigga, you might got something. You got a different responsibility than
He ain't
everybody
have to
else.
go to class.
His job was security guard, to be in these hallways and these breezeways to see who's not there. So and we hung with him.
Them nigga fell, big stupid ass kid, little dumb ass kid. Who the talking about? You ain't got to tell him the same thing once, but he was dumb than the motherfucker though, wasn't he?
He didn't have to tell me again though.
But also,
and I almost fought that nigga.
For the
That
question,
nigga, you was there with us.
Hey, boy, that rolling shit'll make you fight. But that was one of the worst punishments. Man, you gotta get on the field and roll. But that shit,
100 yards.
100 yards and back.
And then you be going sideways. And
But that shit,
throw
brutal.
up and shit. Ooh.
Let me ask you something though. Do you think with locker rooms and shit? I think that's a sacred place.
It is.
Like it had. I don't think cameras and all that shit. Like it get out because somebody want to bring the cameras in there. Like, do you think that kind of like you got to look at that player a different?
It's 2022.
Yeah, that's an old
you
way
got
of
to take
thinking.
your old eyes off.
Yeah, you can't do that. This ain't.
Yeah,
So I'm saying,
but I do understand coaches' demand. We saw Dion do it,
And I saw
like
a
Dion,
camera in there doing it too, though.
right? But
Recording that.
This camera.
right. That's a marketing camera. That's
Right.
different.
We're talking about the actual.
That's
player.
hard. Hey, coach, I get it. Coach, it's tough. Yes, I know I'm not supposed to be in my phone with my camera, but you got a whole camera crew behind
It's not
you.
hard, man. Nigga, if you the coach and he telling you to focus, what the fuck? Like
It's not that. It's not. I'm focused.
The camera crew there
the
doing their
camera
job.
is doing their job.
It's just tough. I mean, I get it and I understand, but coach, if this place is so sacred like that, then get your camera crew out of here too.
That's
I get that it's a business.
Certain shit not getting out, that's
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to get a good NIL deal, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
That's what he doing.
Right. I need my
I'm talking
followers.
about the
But
players.
nah, nigga,
I need my followers to go
nigga,
up.
some of you niggas over there be texting your old lady.
They are.
Or texting your girl, man, what we gonna do after the game? Nigga, get your mind right. The game time.
And some of
Like
them,
he said, what could be more important right now than this moment, what you doing right at this second?
$1 million.
Huh? Nigga, you ain't getting no-
$1 million NIL. Just,
Well, I mean, it's a time. Yes, if they going over pregame, then yes, you maybe should.
And that's
be
what
on
it
your
was.
phone.
It was the pregame. But yes, I got marketing cameras in here because they're here doing their job. They're focused. They doing their job.
Well,
But Lil Buddy
think
had that
Todd
bitch, he recording what's going on in your locker
His
room.
son.
That's what I'm saying.
His
like,
son.
Hang on, which one we talking about? We talking about the
Wait,
high
they
school
just
kid
talking both in general.
Now I'm
and he
talking
went back to
about,
the.
I'm talking about the actual incident. Like Lil Buddy, he recording what was going on in the locker room. That ain't got shit to do with, you know what I'm saying? No media or nothing. He just recording that shit just like a nigga would do a fight in the school or something.
He a kid. That's what he gonna do.
So
Yeah.
only media cameras are allowed in the locker room.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That's right.
Like nigga, they doing their job.
Y'all gonna be hard pressed to tell a kid to put down his phone when y'all just
And it-
when
I'm-
ain't
I'm
nothing going on.
Not if you tell that nigga ass you don't put that shit down, you know, like you ain't playing.
I get
you ain't
that.
dressing.
But, but like, what
That's
if
easy.
it's? But like,
That's
what
easy
if?
fix.
What if people just chilling? Like, ain't nothing really going on in the locker room. They just
You should
there.
have your music on and you zoning out getting ready to play.
Yeah. It is
That's
a
what-
focus thing.
right.
I don't know. For me, like
focus thing.
I text like when I first get there, but then once I got there, I put my shit up.
I did
Still,
too.
20
But
years ago.
I did too. Exactly.
Yeah, but it's different. Like niggas, 20 years ago, but the game ain't changed. Nigga, you still, nigga, I'm looking like, I'm going pre-mental, like what they finna do, with the formations. It's more
That's
it's
something
shit
that you
you
can
do.
look in,
Well,
right? It's
but,
some shit you can look
that's
in.
hard
But
to say.
also,
when
why
you-
you can't look at your phone?
You know why it's
why
hard
you can't
to
be
say?
studying film?
You
on
know
your
why it's
phone?
hard to say? Because
You can if you got a
can
phone,
if that's what
but
you
if
right.
that's what you're doing,
But they
but
give you an
they're
iPad
not.
to look at that shit.
But listen,
All that, like you said,
they have
2022.
they have pros who get paid to take their camera into the locker room and take video.
You're not a pro.
I know, but it's hard for these kids to say, "Hey, man, Von Miller's getting $100 million. I'm not going to do this."
Yeah, man, you're not a pro.
You're not,
And
right.
it's always
That's
been a
where you're
difference
trying to
between
go,
pro and
right.
college. Come on.
That's where it changes now.
It's the
'cause
difference.
The NILs it makes it a little
People
different.
do kids like that. Nigga,
Kinda
you're not
hard.
an adult.
I think the NIL changes that you're not a pro shit no more.
So your kid coming there saying they finna drink some liquor or something, cause
You're not old enough. That's different.
If I see the
It's
coach
levels.
pulling
No,
out a
it's
damn
different
belt,
because Kool-Aid
I'ma
has a
record that
Kool-Aid
shit.
deal. He couldn't do that last year, but he can do it this
I
year.
hope they take all his deals. Every single one.
we'll get.
Why you don't want Kool-Aid with a deal, man?
That nigga fucking up the ecosystem. Like,
Fucking up the money, homie.
yeah.
Did y'all see in Memphis? A Nike trailer in Memphis was robbed. They say that it hit for 800,000. Over 20 different trailers was hit. It was goddamn shit.
Big company.
I forgot how many. They said 20,000 pair of shoes or some shit like that.
Y'all shoot.
Niggas went straight to the internet, of course. $350. I got them.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
They
Yeah, they
did.
went to the
Yeah, yeah.
internet.
StockX had to actually stop buying certain
nigga
shoes
shit, right.
because they were just flooding. They're like, what the fuck are these shoes come? They had to stop buying them. So
All coming from Memphis area.
Nigga posted that bitch said,
Probably.
Carlos, my boy hit the jackpot. Let me tell you what the next jackpot gonna be.
Jail pot.
Hello, it's the FBI.
Jail.
Where did you get them? That's gonna be the first thing.
Yeah.
Where you get them from?
where you get these?
Cool.
Receive
If not,
stolen
you got
property.
stolen property.
Right.
I'm like, nah, man, that was fake.
Book them, Dano.
I didn't know they were stolen. Does that work?
No.
No, motherfucker, they're stolen.
What they say, ignorance of the law is no goddamn excuse.
Man.
Take your ass
They got
to
our
jail.
shit, dog. It's evident now. They
Hey,
got our
yeah,
shit.
them boys don't
Got
come
our
to
shit
the
gone,
19th,
brother.
goddamn it.
Our shit gone, man.
That's what I'm
Sad
saying.
about it.
I guess next week if they don't come, I'm gonna have to put on some of them Jay-Z Penny Nikes.
Top Golf 6's.
Them niggas off.
That nigga say he got them bitches from Top Golf.
It was on the top shelf.
Hey, they resell it for a lot more than what
Hey, my boy say, fuck y'all, nigga.
The way
He
he
trying to
got
give
on.
y'all a little slack. He won 3-4 weeks in a row.
Mike's going to buy them of them bitches.
I don't know what the fuck going on about them your shoes.
The Vans.
Basketball
Got some
court.
DJs on it.
Slick ass
Nigga got roller skate wheels in them bitches.
Stick your leg out now.
Sliding across the damn floor.
Hey, man, what's up, man? Y'all gonna get y'all some Jordans from these people from Memphis?
Oh man, you stuck. No.
Why niggas go to...
The craziest part is, fool, they said like it was no where the trucks was at. There was no cameras back there.
That's nuts.
It looked like it too.
That's nuts.
Cause they come on now, like this ain't no smash and grab. You had to
Yeah,
have
nah.
you was back
Yeah,
there
you
for a
got-
while.
Them
Yeah,
niggas had a
you
night.
had a good old time.
This one
We had
the
a
one
night
man
last
job.
night.
Niggas probably have some bill.
Them niggas found a specific shoe.
Them niggas went through all the boxes.
Whatever it is, that
These
hood.
hood, we gonna get them.
Cause the
Yeah, these
pictures, like
ones,
the
we don't
bullshit was
want
like,
these.
Right. The nigga, that shit was scattered all in the.
Y'all can have these.
I don't want them now. We
Get
want
these
them.
can't get right.
who did wear these with a suit?
Dummy.
Hey, one thing my boy gonna do, he gonna put on some fucked up tennis shoes with a suit. Now he gonna
I changed my
he gonna suit the hell out them hoes.
I changed my life. It's just dunks in the suit now.
Oh, so you got a rule to it? Now.
Yeah, it's dunks in the suit.
Okay, got
Dunks in the
it.
suit.
That nigga had them Vans on with a suit. I knew life was fucked
Hey
up.
Vans, I wear some Vans too. The cool ones. I wear some cool Vans too.
So you're not gonna wear the Vans.
Huh?
So you're not gonna wear the Vans.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear Vans. I like Vans. Vans cool.
Oh.
You got on like Nike Vans right now.
Nike van?
With tire treads on the side of them bitches.
It's more similar to them kids you had today.
Damn.
That's Vans. Like they got that kind of van. Like I just been wearing a thicker one. You got the thin version.
Y'all niggas so stupid, dog.
Come on, stop bringing up
Get
a
up on my
fucking
fucking
topic.
word, dog.
I'm liking this too much. I ain't got shit. What I got? Where we at? Y'all, hey, $2,000 if you find a 2004 quarter from Wisconsin.
I saw that. You gotta have a little leaf. You gotta have it right.
Yeah, nigga, it's a certain one, nigga. Don't come with any quarter, Dez.
Yeah, you gotta have the.
Oh, I got quarters.
That's a New Orleans quarter.
I don't think it's a corn. It's a corn stock.
Yeah. And that 25 cents costs $2,000 basically.
It say if you find a certain quarter from 2004, it could net you up to $2,000 for a 25-cent quarter.
That's all.
Damn. I need to go to my mama's house.
Right.
That's why them coin collectors be collecting them fucking coins.
But you know what?
Like when the quarters change, you know, like
all
the
of
states, they used to have like the little maps you can put all the little quarters in.
Yeah,
and
people
shit.
used to collect them all.
Yeah.
United States.
But you know what's crazy? I don't be having cash like that no more. I don't never fuck. I don't never fuck with cash.
Now that's
I be
something
mad.
the pandemic stopped. I was
right.
a big cash person.
I be mad. I be having to spend
never have.
Like,
$2.16 on my card. God damn it!
But how did that even happen?
I need it. I want it.
Hey,
Like that's crazy. Like how does the corn start? Corn.
You sure you ain't
A
drinking?
corn shortage.
Corn, they got plenty of corn.
On the car,
A corn shortage.
Oh, shucks, nigga.
How does that happen though? Like when everybody's using their corn.
what?
now.
Are we talking about corn or coin?
I fixed it.
Foreman.
I'm sorry. A coin
Metal money.
shortage.
Okay.
Yeah, a coin shortage.
Gotcha, okay.
Metal money.
Yeah.
Physical.
Shit, I struggled with that one. That's my bad.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
God damn.
How does it what now?
How does that happen when everybody's using their cards? Like like you said, you just carry cash.
Oh no, it happened in pandemic because like people save coin, so they weren't going to the store. They weren't. It's just in their house where normally it'd be in circulation.
If it's not circulating, it's a shortage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Niggas
people
ain't
weren't
spending.
going to turning the shit in.
And now they make it so easy to use your card. You got no touch. You can
You
scan
know who got all them coins?
Who?
Public's fucking coin machine. Whoever got that coin machine and them quarters, them niggas got a lot
It's a
of
catch
coins.
to that shit.
Yeah, them niggas got
they
a lot
charge
of
you
coins, fool.
to change your
Oh
money.
yeah, they charge you for.
Oh no,
counting.
I know it charge. I'm saying, but they collecting all
They got
them
all them
hoes.
bitches. Got all them 25
And one day
cents.
you ain't gonna be able to get it. And that plastic ass card ain't gonna work.
What card go
a
work?
world shortage.
The coin material card,
that
nigga.
Wisconsin quarter.
the metal card.
The metal card go.
Hey, yeah, getting the plastic card.
Call
Ass,
that
nigga.
bitch that Wisconsin quarter.
Hey, that shit dangerous though. I want to say,
Swipe, swipe.
What?
yeah, sure, you nigga been
Swipe,
swiping. When something is not connected to your actual bank account, that shit is dangerous.
Then you look at your bank account like, I got a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No.
It's coming.
You gotta change everything because see the auto draft still be coming out of the account. You know what I'm saying? And so like it dwindled down and then you've been swiping and it's time to
Pay that.
pay up and it's like, oh shit, this ain't here.
You spend double. Nigga just spend double to double.
Hey, don't you hate when you get like a lot of money and you look back and be like, damn.
What I
Do
do
y'all
with
do
that?
that?
Yeah.
Nigga,
You
every
ever
time
get a-
I've ever had a large sum of money,
Every 2
fool,
weeks.
I look up maybe 2 months later and you be sad by what you purchased.
Sad as fuck.
I go back and look. Oh yeah, I did do that.
Everybody go back and look. Like,
I did do that.
What the fuck I bought?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Me and Huda was having this talk, and like one of the things I don't know. I mean, maybe y'all more responsible or something to me, but one of the things I hate when you have a large sum of money and you be like, man, hey, look, I'm finna save it or I ain't finna spend it. But then you sit there and then the tie pop,
bills.
you gotta buy a tie.
Destiny Child.
Then
come
like
out
that
there.
roof
Bills,
cave
bills,
in, you gotta
bills.
pull
Yeah.
up. So then you look up, you ain't bought nothing fancy, cool or nothing.
Right.
Like shit, I might as well
What the fuck I
spend
got
it if
the
I'm gonna
show
just spend it on bills.
No fun.
Yeah, that's what buy an outfit. Yeah,
That's like being boringly rich.
Yeah.
You be boringly rich. Nigga, if I'm rich, nigga, I'm gonna have fun.
but them people say that all the time. It was a dude on one of them social media posts I seen, one of them financial experts. He was like, nigga, if I get any kind of extra money, I don't let it sit there. It gotta go somewhere. He said any money gotta go somewhere
To fun or to making more money?
to make it more money. Like, cause if you sit it right there, it's gonna go somewhere on some bullshit. So he's saying he take extra money and move it into places where it can make money.
He ain't lying. Because I'm telling you, I mean, I instead of many banks.
He was like a savings account. He said a savings account is one of the dumbest shit you can have.
Is it quick or is it long term? Quick or long term?
His is long term, but he's saying like,
It's still
if you got $5,000 sitting in your account, you stupid. That's how he said it.
damn, I'm stupid.
Damn, rich nigga.
Money.
Let me hold something.
Nah, I'm just bullshitting. It went along.
But that's what he
Card
said.
metal.
Card metal. That's it.
Yeah, I ain't got any
Blame
bank
on the
account.
card,
I
man,
ain't got any
metal.
bank
He said you
account.
can move that shit to places where it can make money. So
I need an accountant, a person who can make my money make more money. Because the last accountant person I listened to, and I put my money into some money, I lost 70% of that shit.
Oh yeah.
70% is gone. Like,
Some of the last money I got.
so
yeah.
the next person I listen to is going to be a money person. Your job, your schooling is going to be money.
My rule is to only buy shit that you can sell later. Once you're done with it, can you still sell it and get something from it?
I don't want to lose money off of it though. Because you can sell anything, but I don't want to
I
lose.
think that's a terrible plan.
yeah, because I don't want to lose.
You've heard of some kind of depreciation.
Yeah, you lose money on everything you
At least
get.
I get something though. I ain't buy some shit that is straight.
Or you can put it somewhere where it makes you money.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes
can do both.
I like spending money on something that I can see.
Yeah,
Because it's better than, to me, it's better than them fucking rust ass tires.
And I don't always mind depreciation because I feel like I got my use out of it. So
Because you can still use it.
yeah. So if I can get something back for,
But I'm saying that's not a savings plan.
it's not. But it's
Better
I
than
can
not
get
saving shit.
yeah.
I'd rather
It's
buy
the
an
best of
Xbox
both
I can
worlds. I guess.
resell. You know what I'm saying?
No, because you're gonna pay $300 for the Xbox, and then when it's time to sell it, they're gonna give you $50 for it.
But I used it for $350 worth.
But at least
Or you can put that $300 somewhere else.
I got my
And it
worth out of it.
And now you got $450.
I can do both. I can do both. But I got my worth out of it, so I'm really winning still.
It ain't going
Yes, as a, but don't think it up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to get my money.
Now this
back
ain't my
out of
get rich
this.
quick scheme. No, no, it ain't that. Hell no, it ain't that.
So
Put
would
it
you
in the
rather
pyramid
save it or
scheme.
spend it?
You got to do both.
I've learned you got to do both. But
$20
the more I learned you got to do both, I be wanting to spend that.
Is
shit.
it a limit on what you save? How much you save?
I don't know. I have at the point that I'm at right now, no, because I know it's been a time in my life that came up and I needed more than that.
You're supposed to have 3 to 6 months. That's what they say. That's a little hard, but you're supposed to have 3 to 6 months.
That shit hard to fuck with milk.
Yeah.
Goddamn $12.
$48, goddamn.
Bread, $4.
Gas going down like a motherfucker though. That's because of the air taxis and the electric cars and the electric taxis.
The
and all
air
that shit.
taxis did it.
The air taxis. It's all of that shit.
I
But
wish cable would do the same thing gas doing
that
this
shit
shit.
going up.
Man, cable is they some wild people. Like
I don't
you
know.
still be charging that price.
That's why I don't know why y'all still have it, fool. I still watch it. I watch everything y'all watch.
I don't give a fuck. I'm paying for convenience. Like I gotta download this and upgrade that and then go look over it. No, but press
Come
the
on,
button.
Kanye, right? You're not an old grandpa. In
No, but
2022,
it is some stuff you gotta do. To
You
get
know,
it that
I know
way.
the once you do it initially, all of your Hulus, all your Netflix, all your HBO Maxes is just there.
I don't
You
like
just
that
go
shit
watch it. It's not. It's the same thing.
I don't like
fool.
that shit stuff.
Okay,
It's weird
then
because
pay $200 a month.
when you go in these stores like Spectrum and shit, they offer the streaming services now. They don't offer like the direct TVs anymore.
Not initially, yeah.
Like initially, like let's push streaming right now. So
Because they know where it's going. They
Right.
know where it's going.
Them
Y'all
niggas know
niggas just
exactly
don't.
what they're
Y'all niggas better goddamn get rid of that shit, man. You watch everything.
I ain't know you still doing that shit though.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
just-
you was on. I thought you was all.
I was
streaming
scared
too.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
fool.
got basic cable, but it's
I was scared as fuck before I cut it. And then once I cut it, I was like, hey, I'm watching every game my friends are watching. And the world is watching.
What you use?
Hulu.
Oh, you do the Hulu shit.
Well, we got Hulu, HBO Max, Netflix, and
so nigga, you
Amazon
still at
Prime.
150.
No, I'm not.
I'm
Nigga,
at
it's
165. You got damn.
less than $100.
Hell no.
Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't debate me what I pay. Less than $100.
Well, you still gotta pay for internet.
So what? You got to pay for that anyway.
But that's combined in I count that as
No,
my
can you-
cable bill.
No, you can't. Well, okay, cool. So your cable bill and your
We've been getting one every week.
no, your cable and your internet is less than $200.
203.
Mine's less than $150.
He ain't lying.
Okay.
So you save some money. So yeah, I still got to pay for it, but it ain't as much as yours. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
They go to one you get this week. Nothing.
Oh, are you trying to
yeah.
get? Yeah, nigga, that nigga got you, nigga.
You got me.
I flip it back.
It's suicide. I told y'all. That nigga, that was nuts. But we've heard it before around here. This week we saw Turk the legendary Hot Boy, part of Cash Money Records.
Turk thought he was
Turk went on Drink Champs with Noriega. What's the other dude name? I don't know.
DJ EFN.
DJ FN.
I hear that and then I hear effing. So I don't.
I think he say EFN.
It's EFN.
Oh, okay. Well, EFN. He went to Drink Champs, and pretty much 3 seconds in started telling everything that you need to know.
Nigga, we was doing heroin.
Right.
Can we do the intro?
You didn't even wait for the music to start.
Hey, look, see this? That's a vein. That's my track.
Yeah.
It blew up.
I don't
It's
know.
gone.
I don't know where mine is. Turk.
I never needed it. The nurse the only one that needed to know is
I close my eyes when I go to.
I ain't gonna lie. I still turn away.
But he had a interview where he let out a lot of different stuff about Cash Money. Let out a lot of his feelings about how he felt about the music industry, about people using his music, people trying to shit on him, basically not giving him the credit for it. But a lot of people to this day are still sampling his music. He got a couple different lawsuits out with artists right now who have used his words. I know one was French Montana, Sweetie, and somebody else who sampled basically his lyrics, and they didn't give him his money. So he said, "Just pay me, and I'm good." He talked about Birdman paying him. If y'all watched the interview, what was y'all thoughts on Turk? Take on Turk?
It was a great interview. I didn't need all of it. Some of it was, like, all right, Turk, you really ain't gotta
do all that.
But yeah, cause I don't know, fool. Like, all right, Turk. I want to say this and not be disrespectful. Like,
say it.
You was the worst hot boy. You was nobody's favorite hot boy. Like, you not a legend. You was just part of some legendary shit. You like Short Circuit with no limit or something.
So you got to give him credit for the legend for being in a legendary group.
He's a legend.
Yeah, you was in a legendary group.
Turk is a legend, but he is the worst of the hot boys. But he's still a legend.
You had the worst solo album of that era.
The what?
The worst.
Turn the light off.
He won't understand.
Go ahead, man. Go. My bad.
Yeah, Turk, like, you ain't like a legend like that. And he was talking like big boss shit, but like, you really won, and man, they owe me money. No, they don't, and I doubt you own your music. So they probably paid who they needed to pay.
I could see Turk having gripes saying that he a legend because he was again part of some legendary shit.
I think he was a legend.
He was part of He was part of that whole era up until to 500 Degrees, basically.
Yeah.
So you would have to say Silk a legend then.
What you mean?
So,
Well, y'all always talk shit about Silk. He was
a bad rapper, but
Silk
he's a legend.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I would say Silk a legend,
Right.
but
How can you
Hell
say one
no.
and not the other?
because Turk got
Turk
two
raps a
Hot
lot
Boy
more.
albums. He
Yeah,
got
Turk raps
an individual album. He on different. He got different verses on Juve. Shit, he had one of the best verses on G Code.
I can't say the difference is I don't like not one Silk verse. That's just me.
Yeah, you not.
I not one.
He got one.
I got a few Turk.
and it was kind of a little hard to
I got
digest.
a few with Turk, but I'm saying Silk because Silk still was part of a legendary movement and he played a big part in that, and he's still right now thriving and surviving because he was a big part of that. So to me, that's legendary.
Nah, that's true, but I mean, it's just
But
like
I think
And
Turk,
especially
I think Turk a little higher. On that
Especially
legendary list.
when they first came with that style that you like. You got to remember when Hot Boys came out, nobody was rapping like that. Nobody sounded like that. It wasn't no beats like that. And Turk was a big part of that. That rhyme pattern and scheme, like how when Migos came out with that rhyme pattern and scheme, nobody was rapping like that. And
He did say how,
Turk was a big part of that.
how him and Wayne, practiced way before they, playing off each other verse. That shit was cool. But yeah, Turk.
before Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, nah, them
I don't know why he went there like there wasn't a Jada Kiss and them doing that shit.
Oh,
That nigga skipped.
That nigga skipped so many.
But
30
I
years.
can actually, I get it. Maybe because for younger
From then
people
until
that's
now,
listening, they like,
they relate.
oh damn, okay,
They
because
been doing it,
they
yeah.
probably don't even know who the fuck Turk is. Some people.
Yeah. So that makes sense to relate to that. But
For younger people, Turk is a very
did Turk them start that Turk and Wayne? I know they was early in it.
Yeah, they went back and forth a lot. Hell
But
yeah.
were they first is what I'm saying.
I can't remember anybody
say-
before
'cause
them.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I
That what
can't
he
say.
said. That way his words, they were first.
Yeah, but I mean, Turk, you got some of the best verses on some of the top tier songs, but you was like a long way down the Hot Boy.
Let's
It's a
take it
long
to
way
his solo album. What you think about it?
I liked it.
Nah, I
cool.
didn't.
it was cool.
It was cool.
It wasn't
wasn't-
like he.
It wasn't
Kanye
Wayne.
right ain't
Right.
wrong.
I think
everybody
you compare it to Wayne because you be like, Wayne is so amazing, and then Turk is
Turk
just,
said telling the truth, not hating. So the truth is, yes, he was the fourth Hot Boy.
Hot boy.
But he was live.
And during that guerrilla warfare era, when they all put out their solo albums, your shit was way down there. Like, damn, people was disappointed at Turk album.
It could have been some of that drug usage he talked about.
That could be too.
He went really in depth in it.
And also, I think when his solo album went out, that first one, it was kind of towards the end of their big run.
Nigga, I did 8 years, 6 months, and 16 days.
In 32 hours.
Right. Nigga said that 18 times.
I believe it.
I believe
you probably know that shit.
Nigga, I shot the police.
Two
of them.
They was on the cover. I was scared. I was scared.
Shit.
I feel them though.
The only thing I didn't like, you know what I'm saying, I don't like to see people like who in his status. To me, he got too drunk.
Yeah.
And then he started like
talking about his
he was
homeboys.
sloppy after
Talking
that.
about his love.
Yeah,
talking about
he went too far.
talking about people who played too much of a big role in your life.
And he tried to
like he would talk good about it, but you would also talk bad about it, and then come back and talk good about
Yeah,
it.
he was like, damn,
I don't like that.
I think in his mind, like, damn, I say it too much. Let me try to fix it.
But y'all say he got better after the fucking
After
the
the
shit.
little
But I
break.
didn't.
Not better now. Not better, but better than that little stretch.
I ain't listen long enough because that shit was kind of hurting my feelings. Like, nigga, how you can't get on here and talk bad about Bourbon or Wayne or Juvie or BGA in any manner? I don't think that's cool. Even if you feel that way, I don't think that's cool to go on there and do that shit.
Now, he wouldn't really talk bad about him.
Well, some stuff like
Not
nigga stole my
the
song. That was my song. Y'all know I had the hottest verse in the way he said it. I had the hottest verse on it and they stole my shit. Like shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Just
That
sometimes
wouldn't
the
have
way
made your
you,
album no better.
I'm just saying, just the way you say stuff sometimes, it make it seem like hate.
Nah, he said the truth. Ain't hate.
He said, I don't give a fuck what he said.
But he
You
also
said that
said
shit
everybody
500
got feelings. And he do. But damn, you can pick up my phone. I mean, you can pick up my phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, he went
should
hard.
be able to call.
He
all
went
of
hard
them.
at Meek Mill and Ross because he's saying they mentioned him in verses. Oh, cool. They fuck with me. So he was like, I called to holler at them, and then they won't answer me.
That's true. But also, everybody owe you a favor. He was calling for a
No,
favor.
they may not owe him a favor, but if you
also-
talking about me in the verse,
like, pick up the phone.
That's cool and all too, but then also don't go crazy on them. He went crazy on
and
Ross
still
man.
said, but if I'm wrong, let me know and we can work. Like,
Cool,
nah,
but don't go
nigga,
Nah,
crazy
nigga, I ain't working
on
with
me.
you over with.
Right, you went crazy. Like, I get it if you say that, hey, Ross, you shouted my name out, and I ain't respect it when you ain't answer my call or call me back. Cool. You lame for that, homie.
I know these
You
trash.
ain't do my podcast.
You a bum.
And nobody gonna do that podcast. That shit.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen. I went to go look. Turk, that ain't it, man. You're gonna have to, call the
Revamp.
content factor. We'll take care of you. We'll get you sweet.
Revamp my
But yeah, that shit, it ain't right.
I got big money. I can't see
and I
it.
fuck with you, Turk. But
Yeah, I like Turk.
that was wild.
You need to call us, Turk. We'll get you straight, man.
And I blame Nori. But
I
he
got
doing his
money
job.
now.
Nori doing his job, but I blame
Man,
Nori.
Nori could have did, but Nori let everybody do that.
I know, but
That's your fault if you go up there.
Man, I told y'all, Nora the college nigga who get you drunk on purpose. Because when he started really talking, Nora was like, oh, let's take a shot. He knew what he was doing.
He do it every time.
Yeah, he do it every time. He get you drunk, and then it's been a running joke. All the little Instagram comedians now starting to highlight that shit. Nigga go to Drink Champ and tell everything.
And they be knowing it. You ain't gonna get me drunk and tell all my business 45 minutes in. And let me tell you what this bitch did next.
say, hey, we got you drunk enough? You want to tell some shit?
Y'all nigga crazy hell to go on now
Y'all
Nora
nigga-
and do that.
I don't get it because it's really no different. Y'all nigga come in this bitch get drunk as shit every weekend.
Yeah, I do.
But don't tell. Niggas ain't gonna tell nothing though.
Like Turk,
One time I put some fish on the grill.
One time I had some fish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas not gonna go too far.
Real nice. Go far.
Shouts out to Turk.
Music was trash this week. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
R. Lennox.
R. Lennox.
That's all you can talk about.
How was it? How was it?
It was cool.
All right, next week music.
Meek Mill been putting shit out. The little, he snippet.
Man, so
I liked it though. Bro. It was good, man. I'm sorry. Hopefully the rest of it is.
man,
You know what?
He get
He
us
was
every
hollering.
time with
He
that
was
little
hollering.
snippet shit.
He do.
And then the shit be trash. No, man. I just want to hear intro all over a million times.
That's all that
That's
it is.
it.
He was screaming on there.
I used to be a big Meek Mill fan.
You a nun screaming meat. I like meat.
I used to be a big Meek Mill fan, but all his antics and crybaby shit and all that, like whining and all that shit, like I don't really like him that much no more.
Meat arguably got a classic. I can't remember which one.
Dreams
but
and Nightmares.
Dreams
probably
and
Dreams and
Nightmares.
Nightmares. Yeah, but besides, no, that was
Whatever the intro on, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
No, I ain't gonna see her here.
I see. I hear.
You ain't
I
right
hear.
with it?
I ain't gonna hear.
What that
matter-
R was talking about, Todd?
It was cool, man. Solid body of work.
Ty sound like you sound like you ready to sing.
Give it a grade.
Compared to her last album.
B+.
Last album better or this one?
Last album better.
Okay.
But some people will argue that because she got a couple of cuts on there with like what's her name? Chloe Bailey, Summer Walker.
Let's not start talking about Chloe Bailey. Y'all would go on forever about that shit. Y'all love that motherfucker.
You hate him. You talking about me and Utah when we had our personal pod.
That was really me.
Well, you don't remember?
Okay, well,
You're right. It was all three.
Either
It was
way.
us three. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like I said,
That nigga
they'll
don't like
say it's been.
But then get mad if I talk about what was we watching.
Right.
It's the same thing.
You got to go both ways. I like them both.
Yeah,
And I like both of y'all be mad at them too.
5 minutes and 30 minutes is different.
Wait, and you over exaggerate. My bad, Todd. Go ahead.
No, it's good. Like I said, it was, I say a B+, but somebody say this one was better than her previous album.
And they tripping.
Really?
I don't.
Some people may, yeah. Like I said, because of the features.
What you said, Daz?
I give it what time give it. It's not better than the first album.
Shea Butter, baby.
No, it's not better than the first album.
Ain't that it, right?
That's
That's
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
on there. It's on there.
It ain't better than Shea Butter. I'm
She
sorry.
got 2 songs on there though that's hit.
Does she
She
have
got
a song
she got
on
a
there
couple of
that's up
slaps.
there with Shea
She
Butter?
gonna have to have a Shea Butter baby on there up better for me to say. And it's not even just about that song.
Right, it's not.
It's just
That shit hit.
that's an example. If you don't
So
have
what else
nothing
come
better
out
than
next week? Anything?
30 Days Special.
All that shit. Like, all those
That nigga
Brazil
gave us
dogs.
30 Days Special.
That nigga went crazy.
You asked. I saw I sent
Yeah,
it.
so-
Shit that I would listen to. But
You went on a run of trash.
Yeah, so it got worse and worse each each
I
album.
ain't put it out. Shit, you asked. That's
I
what
said, Todd,
listen to.
Todd, what music came out? 30 Days Special.
Delete all that shit.
The fuck?
I think that nigga copied
I
that.
ain't fucking
I think
playing
that
with you,
nigga
Peggy.
copy and paste the albums. I was like, damn, he put
I
four
just
hoes
put what in
quick.
there what I thought you would probably listen to. But it was the Black Soprano family. That's Conway and Benny the Butcher and them. That's the shit that I sent. That's that. Like I said, it was like you said, it's a trash ass music week this week.
Yeah,
Terrible.
it was rough.
But was that good though? Because I like their
Shit
music.
wasn't good at all.
Okay.
They wasn't good.
I'm glad
but-
y'all coming
Well,
around.
well, when we say put out some what music came out, we just want the good music.
Oh, so
But never mind, because I said
because this week was so trash. What were you listening to this week?
I ain't been listening to that for real.
Still
Podcast,
stock check, goddamn squeaking.
Yeah.
How about it?
And football back. So that took up a lot of my
Guess who's
free
back?
time.
Yeah.
Who did put in that song from what you
Walk
said?
Dog. Big Walk Dog.
Big Walk Dog.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that shit was jam. Well, I played that bit 47 times.
Walk Dog straight. Why the fuck he keep doing one song when it's gonna be
It's
project?
probably some album. It's probably some,
But it's been
something.
a long time.
Collect the bag.
It's got to be something, man. Like I don't know, cause everybody else been able to put something out. So I don't. Maybe Gucci. Maybe he ain't working hard enough. I don't know what it is, but he make pretty decent music.
He on par with the rest of the niggas.
Yeah, but
He right there on par.
right.
So I don't know.
that mean like how we thought Turk. Why Birdman ain't putting them out? Like
He on
got to
that
be
dope.
something. Maybe he doing something.
He on that dope. He on
Pill-
meth.
No,
He
they
on
don't
meth.
do dope. They on pills.
He on meth.
Yeah.
Who did you listen to? Tank album when it was came out.
Not a chance in hell.
I downloaded it.
Is that what you listening to right now?
Hell no.
What the fuck you brought that up for?
Because I did go and listen to it, and it's actually straight. But I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar, Section 80, and Overly Dedicated.
His video make you want to go listen to him again too. That was a dope video. The toxic video, I love the toxic.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Yeah, but I've been on that Overly Dedicated and Section 80.
Did you like Section 80 when it came out?
Yeah.
I didn't like it when it came out. I liked it later.
Man,
It's
but
cool though. It's good.
I just can't hear it.
You don't like none of Kendrick though, so it makes
I
sense.
do. He got one of the best albums ever made.
One, and then you say his next.
But he
7
don't
is
like
trash.
nothing else after that.
Right.
It was
Or
cool.
before.
Damn was cool.
Yeah.
Damn was good.
Those mixtapes.
Pimp Butterfly was trash, and the last one was okay at best.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't put him in no GOAT list. Y'all crazy as hell.
You don't like J. Cole either, though.
He way better than Kendrick.
But trash is trash. I don't think one trash is better than the other one.
No, because J. Cole got 2 good bodies of work.
What?
Kendrick got.
Bali.
Dummy.
Good. What?
I ain't gonna laugh so hard because I just slaughtered some shit earlier. So I'm
So he got Friday Night Lights and 21 Street, whatever the fuck that shit called. Forest Hill
Forest Hill
Drive.
Drive. I got it. It said 21 Street. God damn,
I
son.
went to
But
21
nah,
Jump Street.
But no, they both about the same. Yeah, they both about the same.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I got you.
Ain't you a Big Sean nigga?
I've been on.
Fan,
Yeah,
Big Sean fan.
I love Big Sean.
You know
Yeah, that
what
shit
album?
came
He
dropped something?
That's old.
I think Big Sean.
Album.
What?
Big Sean.
What?
Dropped the whole album.
That,
Man, this
that's
gotta
a
be- this is
mixtape,
a-
man. That shit
this-
probably like
Boy, that
13
shit,
years old.
that shit old as fuck.
Yeah, that was the one he did with all the
Yeah, a lot
all
of
the
features.
Detroit niggas, right?
This
Yeah, I know what he
Detroit,
said
he just
there,
had
but that's
people.
like
Yeah, that was
really
like
come on now
January,
telling-
February.
He
wasn't it?
re-released it.
Y'all know one of the biggest artists in rap dropped.
Hey.
But y'all didn't even know.
And to be fair, Big
fuck with
Sean
Big
might
Sean
have better
till my
projects
ass.
than both of the people we named.
Now
Then
you
Kendrick
drunk.
and J. Cole?
Yeah.
Now you drunk.
No, he not.
You extra
He's
drunk.
not on that level.
Big Sean in the beginning was putting out shit.
He was.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
And I just named you two
I
of them.
said
You said
more.
was trash,
I didn't say
bro.
all.
10 years later, now that shit.
Wait. Let me make sure I'm understanding.
You said those two Kendrick tapes are trash.
Big Sean
but this
got-
nigga-
I never said
More.
that trash.
Better albums.
I'll say more. Better albums, yeah. Because Big Sean, projects. I'll say
got
projects
about
too.
3 or 4.
And I'll say projects. He got about
So you
3,
saying
4 to
more or
5.
better?
No,
More
I'm,
mean better?
no,
He's
I'm saying he has more good
albums.
content.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah.
Then Kendrick.
To
And J.
me,
Cole?
it's subjective.
Okay, yeah,
So
it's
to me,
definitely subjective.
yes, most definitely J. Cole.
I
Kendrick-
just don't
me,
like,
Kendrick is
I just don't like your attitude when Kendrick come up. Like, he can't be compared to anybody. That's the shit I really
They're
don't
actually the
like.
same
He talking to you? What the fuck you looking at who the fuck?
Right, nigga, I ain't get that
I want-
nigga. Can't get right.
Talking to Todd.
I know.
I'm talking to
That's why
Todd.
he looking at me though.
I said, why you looking at who?
Like to say
You want to
that,
tag me in?
to say that he can't be compared to niggas. Like, he's not on that upper level.
But I'm saying, do you see what you're
It's
comparing
like-
it to? Is what I'm saying.
I think he's an elite rapper.
Yes.
Him?
Big
Yeah,
Sean.
he
He's
elite.
elite.
But so don't
mean,
say like who. Like,
Kendrick is
like,
second tier.
Like
Like,
I was talking about Soulja Boy or something.
Jay-Z,
Now he wrong.
Jay-Z,
No, I'm not
Jay-Z,
putting- but I'm not
Wayne,
putting him over them.
Drake.
See, that's the thing.
That could be one tier.
Kendrick
And
over
Kendrick is that second tier.
And see, that to me, that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. I do think that Kendrick and fucking J. Cole is a tier above Big Sean.
Right.
But I can be subjective and say that I
Because-
think that I've liked more Big Sean projects than I like theirs.
Be- because how many people is in the tier?
Them three. Man, and you
Oh.
be trying to add Wale. For real. That's
Oh,
their
Wale
class.
got better music
I'm
than
just saying-
Kendrick.
You can catch him in section 7.
That's what till he is.
Yeah, section 7. Catch him on down there.
The back of the plane.
Yeah, the back.
But no, man. But just to think that Kendrick can't even be compared to niggas, like, no.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm not saying you can't compare him to him, but I mean, you
'Cause
got to
you
look
can't-
at who you comparing him
Because
to.
you
though.
can't compare him to the top, so you can't name him as the top. Can't compare him to Drake. Can't compare him to Wayne. Can't compare him to Jay-Z.
Well,
Can't
you
compare him
can't
to
go
Tip.
up there.
I don't
You
think
can't
that's
compare
true.
him to Jeezy.
I don't think that's
hard,
true.
bro. Like,
I think
what-
him and Drake is definitely in the conversations
Right.
together.
But why?
Because that's the
They-
tier that
no, y'all just put them niggas' names together, but they're not in the same conversation.
Kendrick,
Right.
J. Cole, and Drake have always been in
Been
the
in the
Yeah,
same
but there's
same
no
category
reason
together.
for Kendrick to be there.
that's not
Yes,
true.
it is.
Ah,
I would play Kendrick.
That's
And
not
then
true.
I wouldn't put Kendrick and J. Cole even in this shit with Drake. That nigga probably get insulted when you do that
then
shit.
you're the only person who
Yeah,
does
I
that, my
think you're the
friend.
only person gonna say that, Joe. Because contrary to what you're saying,
Contrary.
they will definitely like if he drop anything, you're gonna go and listen to it just the same as you would do Drake or J. Cole.
Man, Drake got better music than them niggas combined.
He's a machine.
You be going somewhere different though. That ain't what we talking
I
about.
still would play Kendrick.
So, like,
We put them in
nigga,
tiers, is what you
nigga,
were saying.
And I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying you're going somewhere else.
If I'm twice as good as both of y'all, then don't put me in the same level.
That's not true though.
Drake's going 50. Them niggas a good 25 player. They're all-star.
Kendrick at least 48.
Yeah. You think they
Fuck
get
no.
You think like when they go on tours, they getting different money?
Then who?
Like Drake and Kendrick and all of them, you think they getting different money?
We can just end this conversation. Yes, nigga.
I'm just asking you.
Drake a billionaire.
Of course he is, but I'm saying like you don't think those
He
guys
does
like
more.
when
I think he does more though. And Kendrick don't put himself out.
he
there
don't
like
put
that.
himself out there as much. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, he shouldn't.
So I think that if Drake demands $1 million to do a show in Abu Dhabi, so can Kendrick.
right.
That's all.
I
So
don't never hear Drake.
So
No, but
Drake
they
is
gonna,
out.
but they gonna
Yeah,
give Drake
yeah,
100
yeah.
million.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't never hear Drake get
Well.
played in my neighborhood, bro.
I think that they're gonna give Drake more if they want him to host the ESPYs.
Right.
Because Kendrick don't do that.
He ain't gonna do that shit.
Oh, he hasn't yet.
Man, but I'm talking about music.
I think music wise, if it's
Drake
strictly,
got maybe 3-4 classics.
so does Kendrick, according to society.
They be wrong.
Stop being personal. According to society, they both have the same amount of fucking.
Right. I tell y'all all the time, I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan, but that nigga got some shit.
Man.
So don't be biased and don't personalize it. What does the world
J.
say?
Cole too,
What does the world say when it comes to Kendrick and Drake albums? They both got the platinum albums, the Grammy
Cole
Emmys,
too,
or whatever.
Man. But J. Cole, I don't understand.
But the only thing is, if you look in their iTunes and do the count of what they're listening to, it's gonna be Drake.
Yeah, because it's more commercial. I think Kendrick, like I said, Drake don't get played in my neighborhood.
We don't care, Dez. That's why we let you say it 5 times. We don't care.
He gonna keep saying
play on the website. We don't care.
Because niggas not playing Kendrick in there either, though, to be honest. Or Big Sean.
You'll hear Kendrick.
They're not.
Drake?
You'll hear
Not where I come from. You ain't gonna hear none of that shit.
None of that shit. You don't get this shit out by Ryan.
Matter of fact, you actually might hear Drake before it because Drake got the music that you can get in the car with the chick and play it.
Bitch, yeah, but I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, but I ain't playing Kendrick, and then you gonna be able to.
Unless you're being toxic like that last video,
Hey,
you got to
she
be
gonna
some
be like, I
toxic
shouldn't
shit.
even do this with you.
But I like
I need to
Kendrick.
find myself.
The highlight of that song was "Fuck you, nigga, fuck you, bitch." Think about that.
Why you like that song so much?
I love it.
Love
though.
that shit.
That shit
It
Sports.
speaks volumes about you.
Let's get out of here.
Good, though.
Sports.
I've never done that, by the way.
Alabama, Texas recap, man. Alabama played Texas yesterday. Barely escaped. 2019, number 2 Alabama took. Well, they were one, wasn't it?
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, one in whatever Texas was. 19.
They weren't
20.
ranked at all.
1-0.
Well, there they go. Alabama won 2019. What's y'all recap?
Good game.
Great game. Loved every minute of that shit. Great game.
A lot of it, I was driving to the pod. I ain't never did that shit ever in my life, fool. I plugged my phone up to the radio and basically listened to it like it was talk radio. I ain't never did. I was listening. It was Hulu Live. And I just was listening. I ain't never did that shit. And that shit still was interesting. Goddamn.
You know it's a radio station.
I know, but I ain't got all that shit. I pay for Apple Music. I play for Apple Music. I ain't got, my radio has 95.7 and
My nigga got a
104.1.
solution for you.
You know it's a radio, like 95.7. It's a sports station.
I ain't want to hear them. I want to hear the Hulu people talk.
You wanted to hit
Who's
the game.
on ESPN?
You want to hear the Fox people?
Yeah, man. I want to hear the real
You wanna hear
game.
the
I don't
real
want to hear
commentator.
I don't want to hear the radio station people talk. I want to hear that shit so I can see it. Go across the. I like the voices.
Because you would have heard about
So how'd you think about the game, though?
This nigga told us about his radio.
Told about his drive in.
Nigga got a JBL radio. Kenwood.
I don't even know what's in that bit, but it was good, man. It was a good game. It was real good. It was real competitive. I do think I know people say if was a feel. Fuck y'all. I think that
If Airworth, whatever his name is,
if he didn't get hurt,
Airworth,
it's a different game. I know for a fact it's a
that boy
different
was
game.
as advertised.
Yeah, man.
Texas got something on their hands with him.
That
So
boy
don't-
look good.
Do he need to cut his mullet?
No.
Because he said if we lose this game, I'm cutting my mullet.
Do we know if he said that?
I think that was bullshit.
Yeah, do we know if he really said that?
He said if he said about 50, I don't know.
But no, I'm saying, do we know that he said that?
No, but
think it was
Because
bullshit.
everybody
If
posted
the-
that same damn picture.
If the internet said it, he said it.
See that? And the internet think Kendrick better than Drake. So you can't listen to the internet. They fucking nuts.
Yeah, if he played, I'm with you, Hoop. That boy is as advertised. Sark is a hell of a fucking play caller, boy. That boy is magnificent at calling plays. He just get people in the right space
All the time.
and he really good at exposing and exploiting the defense, man. And
Do you think it's something about he recruited what's the Alabama quarterback name?
Young,
Bryce Young.
He worked with him. He
Know his
know
limitations.
He know what he's gonna do.
yeah, I mean that helps. I mean,
I just
that
think
helps,
the nigga had
but
a
still.
brilliant ass defensive scheme yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just
against
played
the
good.
quarterback that he know.
Well, no, I think it was that, but then also that quarterback that he knows when it was crunch time and it was time to do what you had to do, he did it. Even if
He
that
made
coach
a
knows
play.
him or not.
Hell
And
yeah.
even if that coach knows him, shit, he couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, and that's why shit. All the other assistants that know Nick Saban, shit,
Loses.
nigga 92-1 versus them niggas. Because I mean, it's one thing to know it, but you got to implement
gotta
that shit when you get on the field.
And you still got to have Alabama players. Sometimes it does come down to that. I'm sorry.
I like the way Texas look though.
Texas
Texas.
look good.
Right.
They're ready for the SEC.
Yeah. Well, they better ramp up for it. I think.
Well,
I
they'll
think
be
that's
in
what
there
they
ramped
doing.
up by then. You know.
Yeah, if they play like this, they're
But it's
good.
I be
2024.
so man.
When
I
they
was just
in
finna
SEC
say that
like
I'm
that.
so confused of when they coming because some teams coming into the Big 12 next year. Texas still gonna
I
be
thought it
there,
was 2024.
and they might pay out to get to the SEC early. Because I think they ain't supposed to come to 25.
It's gonna be a big bill too.
Hell yeah.
I know it's gonna be a big bill.
Yes,
too.
Lord.
Big 12
Texas got it.
They got it.
They money long.
They card
Um,
made of steel.
Yeah,
Alabama
made of oil. Them
Alabama
got an oil
wasn't-
card.
Right. That shit.
First oil card.
They card extra heavy.
Pull some
goddamn.
liquid in that shit.
Forklift for that shit.
Alabama wasn't really impressive to me.
Yeah.
They got some problems that I feel like they don't have nobody who can stretch the field. And being that they don't have anybody who can stretch the field, they got to sit there and dink and dunk. I don't know if that work out good for
There
them.
was a lot of exposure happening yesterday.
You think it's early?
I mean, of course it's early.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But also, usually you would see that Alabama receiver that you know is the next.
What
I
I
don't think
think
they
is-
have a next.
I think
Now.
that you never see it until you see it. Like sometimes it'd be a game or two and it'd be 6 different people. And then by game 5, somebody got
Well,
700 yards.
No,
No.
The last 3-4 years they've been spoiled. You knew
You
who
knew
it
exactly
was.
who it was gonna be, right?
Yeah, you knew it. You knew it was Jamison Williamson, and you knew it was
Devontae.
Devontae. You knew it was
Waddle.
Waddle.
Yeah.
I just think it's in reverse.
Last year, who it was?
Mitch.
You knew, it
Right.
was-
Mitch and
So,
Williams.
but you've known it.
Right. So what I mean by that is it just changes. No, you don't know who that receiver is, but their quarterbacks have been just regular old bums that we think are regular old bums. And I think that this year that their quarterback is so superior that all of those guys will be who he needs them to be.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the
Haven't
next.
they put-
He's
haven't
going to
they
They
be
don't
the-
have nobody to stretch the field.
Haven't
That's
they
gonna be a
put
problem.
two quarterbacks in the NFL?
But they ain't been him. Like they ain't been a fucking Heisman Trophy winner at their freshman year. They ain't been him. I ain't gonna lie about that. Yes, they have, but they ain't been him.
Okay.
And they just
You
been
don't won the
guys.
Heisman last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Was that run
As a freshman.
Was that run?
He had somebody could stretch that goddamn field. He don't have that this year.
Was that run a Heisman moment, or is it too early to be a Heisman?
That whole
moment?
game, that whole fourth quarter was a Heisman moment.
You think it's too early and
I
the
looked
voters
at-
might forget?
Nah, I think they know. They know that he did what he had to do to beat Texas. And in your Heisman, you're gonna always have that. You're gonna have that game where, hey, you didn't have the best of games early, but you came on like he was like 11 for 17 for the first 3 quarters. And in the fourth quarter, he's 17 for 20, some shit like that with double the
And-
yards and the touchdown and the game winning drive. That's what they be remembering when it comes to the Heisman. Like, hey,
That was
you
a
did
big
all-
ass play.
You know what I'm
Huge.
saying? So,
That was a big play. They
And-
lose that game if he don't make that play.
Yes. And also, they had the most penalties in Saban era.
Yeah.
It still won.
Right.
But you know what?
Came in.
I told
Number 31 lined up outside, like,
The first 3 goddamn
yeah,
on the
like, what
first
the fuck
drive.
is you doing?
Kool-Aid had 500 pass interferences.
Man, that nigga got drunk.
Man,
Off
boy.
of Kool-Aid.
I say this, and I still stand by it. Every time Alabama lose, they lose the same way. To me, that's a mark of a system. It's a machine. Them niggas lose. Every time they lose, it looks the exact same.
A mobile quarterback.
It'd be a lot of penalties. They just don't ever look right. Every time they lose, they never look right. And you can see it really early.
Yeah.
So that's why Bama doesn't scare me because I think that they had the worst game that they're gonna have all year, and they won it.
I think this is just wide open.
And I hate the motherfucker.
Do you think it's more balanced
I
this year?
think it's more balanced across the board.
I
Like,
don't.
I don't think there's
this
just
one year.
one dominant ass team in no conference. I don't. Well,
Georgia look
Georgia,
pretty
they
goddamn
look pretty good,
man.
but if you put them against Sanford, they're gonna look great. And then Oregon, that's the That's,
Talk about some other people.
Um,
I saw USC look kind of good
Them niggas-
offensively.
nah, they- yeah.
Offensively, they
USC
look
did.
good.
Hey, look, we were
Good
talking about
points up.
Pittsburgh and the Addis, but they
look good, too.
I see why he went to USC.
Yeah,
That
they-
nigga
God damn, boy.
that boy,
And he gonna get $1 million.
He even look live in USC University. I like, all right.
You get it now, huh?
Yeah, leave. Fuck Pittsburgh. Y'all nigga Tennessee losing ass niggas.
Still state. Get the fuck out. I want some sun and beaches. He out there chilling and making $1 million. They ain't getting 100 yards.
But no, I guess that's why this football season starting off so great, man. This shit seems like it's so even. It's not a dominant ass team right now. It don't appear to me.
Especially not Florida like you thought they would.
Man, boy, them boys, I don't know what the fuck them nigga did yesterday.
Oh, I know what they did.
God
Lost.
Damn.
Beat Florida.
We ain't gonna lose, but one game can't get rid. I'm telling you
But
that.
technically, that's just one game.
Quarterback came
I mean, we
up.
can be
Man,
like we can't
come
win
on,
them all.
Todd. You got to
So y'all going undefeated? Y'all going undefeated for the rest of the
year?
season?
I just told you.
Oh,
man.
no, no, there
I'm asking
another
a
one.
question.
I just shut the fuck up and let me answer.
Tell that nigga Todd.
He told you too, bitch. No, you were talking.
But hang on, I want to hear. Yeah, so I'm shutting up.
But
I'm
no,
glad
I
you had to shut up.
mean, I just said that it's not as dominant right now. I don't see a dominant ass team. I just said that. So
No.
That ain't what we asked you.
No, nigga, that ain't what we asked you.
What
Nigga
you
say I'm about to say
Let me ask you a
That's what I
direct
shut up for?
question.
Oh, ask me
Let me
a
ask you a
direct
direct question. How many games is Florida gonna lose this year?
Same shit we asked you
The
last week.
rest of this year.
No,
For
just
the
this
duration
year.
of
Just this year.
Okay.
This year.
Shit. Well,
Nigga be Utah.
He done changed his tone.
Hell
He changed his
yeah.
whole tone since last week. Damn.
two.
Two more?
I say two. No, two, including the one we all should.
So only Georgia?
If we lost, yeah, I think that'll be the one that we lose again.
Come on, man. Go through the schedule and just count a win or loss. Come on. You don't even sound like
Man,
you
we ain't
being
got all
for
that
real.
time.
Man,
for
we
this
wasting
Florida,
time
right?
on Florida. Florida finna lose 4 games this year.
Oh,
Facts.
5, 6.
3-4 games. And
I
that's a
said
fact.
two. To answer your question, Joe. We can move.
He said
How
one
many
last week.
you got, Joe?
4, 5. They gonna lose shit. They still gonna lose to Texas A&M.
Georgia.
They still gonna lose to
LSU.
Georgia.
Maybe LSU.
LSU gonna be a nail biter.
They're going to lose to Florida State.
Florida State.
Tennessee.
They might lose to Florida State.
And possibly Vandy because Vandy quarterback been looking good. So that might be the surprise.
Not Vandy. Vandy got beat.
They've been a
And then
surprise.
how
I
trash
know,
they is.
surprise.
And late in the season, they might fuck around and lose to South Carolina.
Carolina,
Because their season going to be over with by then. Bums.
I got you.
Yeah, they are who we thought they were.
Yes, Florida.
Notre Dame out to 0-3 start. Expected a shocker.
Are they on
I'm a bit shocked at
Yeah.
that.
No, the quarterback, their head coach is 0-3. They're 0-2 this year.
Yeah, they on 2.
Oh shit, my bad.
They
Goddamn.
say he lost his first 3 games, the bowl game.
Oh, the bowl game.
Yeah,
Okay.
And no Notre Dame coach has ever done that. But that shouldn't count.
It doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. We looking at if you go 0-3 this year, is he in hot water?
He in hot water.
Like Scott Frost said.
He was in hot water for being black.
He was. That's why even at Notre Dame, that's why
I think
he's
I
straight,
think he's straight.
I think Notre Dame knows that he's black and you can't just fire him.
That's why I kept trying
Man,
to say that
they did,
yesterday.
but they did Willingham like that.
Yeah, Willingham.
I think that was it.
Who did
They
it
gave
say?
him a chance.
That was 20 years ago.
They gave him a
And
chance.
I never thought Willingham was that good. I think this
He was
guy
good
is good.
before?
I think this guy's good.
Like the major thing is 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know they can't just fire a black man right
Yeah,
now.
they stuck with him for a minute.
Yeah, you got to give him 2 years at least, which is still short as fuck.
Y'all gave Charlie Weiss a long time.
long
Y'all
ass
gave
time.
no, don't do my
Charlie
man
Weiss
like
had a lot of time and a lot of millions too, because that nigga got paid like a motherfucker.
He
Charlie
had
Weiss,
some good seasons in there.
not enough. He had the Brady Quinn days though, right?
I can't
Was he
remember
Brady
Notre
Quinn?
Dame, man.
Yeah.
That'd be so relevant.
Who was that coach when Bama beat him and they broke my band back? I'm thinking Texas, but no, Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn. Then
Colt
Brady
McCoy.
Quinn play. I'm thinking McCoy. Then Brady Quinn play Bama, or did he not?
I don't
Did.
know.
I think he played in one of the 4.
And I think he lost to
in the
Bama, right?
playoffs game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they get their ass
And I
kicked.
think that
they
that
been
was
getting
the-
their ass kicked since tail.
No, that was Book, I think.
Ian Book?
That was Book. Clemson beat the shit out of theirs in the Final Four game.
Okay. Charlie Weiss was decent though, but so that's why I don't compare him because ain't none of them been 0-2 or 0-3.
Whatever happened to the white safety they had? That was good as fuck.
He was a white safety.
And he couldn't make it in the NBA. I mean NFL.
Neither.
Yeah, boy, wild.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
man.
nigga said neither.
Y'all boy, wild. Y'all had that
No
now.
offense, but it's not that.
Shit.
Like for real, man. Like to be like a white safety, like you got to be one of the Minnesota Vikings. White, you got to be exceptional. Not exceptional. You got to be up to par. I ain't gonna try to make it different because you white or you black, nigga. You got to be that.
You don't.
You got to be running
I
like.
can only really
Black,
name 2.
white.
Lynch,
You got to be Eric Dawkins.
Lynch and Seahorn for
It's
a
just
season.
history, shit. You ain't gotta. We gotta
Yeah,
tread the line. Like
Right. That's why I ain't.
history has shown that we haven't seen it much.
Yeah. 2 of them. Jason Seahorn.
for
They tried
2 years.
and they tried to put him at cornerback. That shit worked out terribly.
John Lynch plays that.
I know, but I'm saying they moved Jason Seahorn to safety because he sucked so bad at cornerback.
Oh, that do bit of progression.
Yeah, nigga, go back there.
Yeah.
Go make tackles.
Like when Charles Wilson got a little old, they put him at safety.
He didn't even get a chance to get old though.
Yeah, that
He was about to just take a year.
Nigga was in his prime.
Nah, you go at the safety.
Ass out of here.
You got what's his name with the gap? The DN. You got him in front of you. You go,
Seahorn.
you know.
Appalachian State knocked
I
off
mean, straight hand.
24 Texas A&M, 17-14. They went crazy in the streets up there too, man. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it looked fun like a motherfucker. It was raining. You could just imagine being in college, drunk, leaving the game, you done had a big win. Appalachian State knocked off Texas A&M. It's nothing new for them. They beat Michigan a few years back, shoelacing them.
Shoelace.
Texas A&M, are they in trouble? Or they'll bounce back?
They're paying Jimbo too much money. I don't think they can afford to buy him out right now.
Oh,
I think they give him a year. I think they give him a year. I think they even give him 2 years because no matter what,
I think he got to the end of his damn contract.
Like he got to the end of his life.
That nigga got he got a really loaded team. They freshmen.
So there's nothing he can do to get fired.
Yeah, there's a
Go
lot
on,
anybody
Toy.
can do to get fired,
Exactly.
but nothing
Go
on
on,
the
Toy.
field.
Right. So no. I mean Scott Frost, who got fired today.
No.
And they believed in you so much, and then you was so bad that you got fired.
Texas A&M can go 8-4 this year. He'd be just fine. They got freshmen for
I agree, but I don't think they're going to take 8-4 for more than 2 to 3 years.
No. Next year he got to be in playoff contention. Year
Exactly.
After that,
Then that's what I'm saying.
They,
So that's
they
what-
expect him to win.
So my point is 3 years.
Do y'all?
They gave some what Kevin Sumlin. That man was there for a long ass time, bro. He ain't
Well,
go to championship.
They wasn't the Texas A&M
Yeah.
to win and to spend all of that
They-
money.
They never had top
And
recruiting
they
classes,
over
right?
exceeded expectations at that time.
They
too.
spent $80 million this year on players. Shit.
One thing about it, I think Jimbo is gonna be straight where he is.
I think Jimbo got some trouble. I've been telling y'all this for a minute. Jimbo
spending too much money now, man.
Jimbo offensive style is archaic.
Yeah,
it's old now.
Old Jameis Winston.
Yeah, it's a new day, man. If y'all don't see, if you want more proof, look at Kiffin, look at what Sark called, look at wherever Scott Frost go. He probably gonna be at Alabama being the analyst. You know what I'm saying? And eventually help him call plays.
He'll get resurrected.
Right. Because those people have a new school style of calling plays. It's just a different way of doing it. And I don't think Jimbo has that.
He lines up and plays football. There's no movement. There's no deception. It's just I think I could beat you 1-on-1 or scheme wise. You can't do that no more, man. These new offenses, they move around like Sark. He's gonna move. He's gonna motion. He's gonna come up in this formation and end up in this formation and then motion to this formation and 1-on-1 over here with a linebacker on the fastest running back in the world.
I hate to say it. The new school version of football is more so on the coordinator
than the offense,
than the quarterback.
because he has the players.
Does his style of offense hurt his defense as far as like practice wise?
Who?
Jimbo.
No, it's just that they're not good. Yeah, because they're not good.
But I'm saying they're practicing against that offense that they not probably gonna see.
I don't know. I don't think that matters as much because there are some teams who has the most dominant defense in the world, and they be practicing against bums.
That's true. Baltimore Ravens.
You know, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I just think that it's the coaches, it's the scheme, it's all of the things that go into that. And defensively, they can be great simply because they got the right scheme going against real good players.
He better hurry up before Texas come, because them boys ain't and
far.
Buddy still gonna have to be there.
They ain't far behind.
Yeah, Texas looking.
But no, Buddy might be gone. But I don't know when they coming.
Shit, he might be out of there next year because you got little Peyton Manning nephew coming.
Hell nah, he better catch
Art.
he better catch the clipboard. That'd be Buddy junior year.
Hey, buddy, I don't
Buddy
care about
was
what
good.
you say.
That's like-
Old errors, whatever the nigga name
Yours.
is.
If he play like
he
that,
the truth.
if Sarkisian call plays like that, and he's effective,
And
like
he will be
was,
back. It was a contusion. It wasn't even a separator shoulder. He
He's supposed
had
to have an MRI today.
Good.
Yes, a contusion. He'll be back.
You're gonna have an
worry.
MRI.
I wonder who they playing next week. I mean,
I got
would
you right
send him
here.
out.
We're gonna get some games. I ain't gonna just give you Texas games, but
Well, who Texas play
Texas
next
play
week? That's
next
the
week?
question.
let me see. I have to
Minnesota
find
versus
out. That
Mississippi.
one of the ones I
I thought you
picked.
said I got it right
got
here.
it right here.
Games, man.
I got it right here. Just not what you asked.
Yeah, Texas is. Yeah, there we go. All right, Texas plays Texas San Antonio. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, they
rebound.
gonna-
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a perfect game.
Yeah,
to sit
appreciate it,
about.
Todd. We got it.
Good. I think.
And Texas Tech.
So, do you
But-
sit him?
Yeah,
that
you
game?
definitely see.
Yeah, sit him.
No
It
doubt.
depends.
It depends.
How does you feel?
It's
How do you
a-
feel?
When I saw it on ESPN this morning, it said contusion. That's a bruise.
All right.
So
Yeah,
shit,
probably
nigga.
ice him up and
How do you
Yeah.
feel?
And it's
And
his non
it's
throwing.
off shoulder. So how do you? feel?
But to the point, if it's hurting a little bit, then you sit him against these people and bring them back for Texas Tech.
Yeah.
And then
but-
you probably only playing first half.
But
I would
also,
think.
what do you do then? Because your backup quarterback's ankle's fucked up.
You can put
Yeah, he
you
was
do-
limping.
who they playing UTSA. You can't sleep on them because they're pretty deep. They're decent.
Right.
They're not like what they was the last couple of years.
Right.
But the three,
But you can get away.
The
get
third,
away.
Yeah,
quarterback
the
get it
third
done.
quarter. The way,
At Texas.
nigga, they played with a bum ankle on the second string quarterback and almost beat Bama. Their defense is
loaded.
loaded.
Their defense loaded.
That defense look really good. That's as advertised. I think they'll be all right.
I love their coach too. Gary Patterson was a motherfucker at TCU.
Yeah.
He was a
I thought it
motherfucker.
was still-
And he's still an analyst. He's not the D coordinator.
I thought he was the D coordinator.
He's the analyst.
I thought he don't call plays because they say
He's the analyst.
I'm confused. Like
So whatever the analyst
because you
do.
keep asking the same question.
listen, when I was watching the game yesterday, they say he was calling plays.
He's the analyst. He's the analyst. But he don't. He's the analyst.
Blame the analyst.
I'm confused.
Blame whoever was analyzing the game yesterday. Say he was calling plays.
I don't know who that man just said. He the analyst. The analyst can't call plays.
Well, we were talking about
that's what
Texas
they said.
A&M. They play Miami this week. Who you got?
Texas A&M, Miami.
Nigga took
Texas
your
A&M.
pick 'em segment, nigga.
That's cool. I appreciate it. He
Bum
got,
ass pick 'em.
I
You
do
don't never do your job no more.
I do other things. I'm going to take Texas A&M.
Joe.
I'll take A&M.
A&M.
Yeah, they had Kyle Fields.
TJ gonna fuck y'all up for not going with Miami.
I don't give a fuck with his rogue ass.
You got Auburn, Penn State.
Auburn
Penn
look like
State.
they suck, so I'm going Penn State. Where they
Yeah,
playing at? Where they
Penn
playing
State.
at?
I don't
Auburn,
give a
yeah.
fuck. Penn State.
Auburn.
Auburn suck.
Georgia, South Carolina.
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Whoever.
Georgia,
Georgia.
South Carolina. BYU, Oregon.
BYU beat who yesterday?
BYU, nigga, they got bum nicks at quarterback. Nigga, bum nicks start at quarterback. I'm always betting again. I don't give a fuck if them nigga playing little children of the corn.
They put up,
He put up numbers
73
yesterday,
yesterday.
I don't give a fuck. He do it. Y'all didn't seen this before, guys. Stop it.
No,
I'm not going against what you
Who they
saying.
played yesterday?
The commentator say you get the good Bo Nix, but then you get the bad Bo
No,
Nix
right.
every time.
He does.
But
Bo
they
Nix
play some-
bad Bo Nix.
every year throw for 300
like
yards.
Eastern Washington.
Every year he
I think they play Eastern Washington.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. So every year he does the same thing. He gonna give you 200-300 yard games. He's gonna look superb. But then you're gonna get that 19 for 38, 194 yards, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown every time. Don't worry about it.
Who they play again? Penn State? Who
Yeah, Penn State, Auburn. What you talking about? The Oregon game?
Yeah, my bad.
Shit, who they? BYU.
I'm going BYU.
Uh,
And where they at? Where they at?
Oregon and
I'm
Eugene.
gonna go with Oregon. I'm going with Bum.
Do y'all know that the quarterback that
Bo Nix.
BYU has now is their first black quarterback?
I can believe it. They're Mormons.
BYU.
Right, nigga. He's going to Brigham Young.
God.
You know?
I ain't know they had black Mormons.
Nigga shocked by that bitch.
There you go.
Florida State, Louisville.
Florida State.
That's a Friday night game.
Florida State.
Louisville looked bad last week. Real bad.
Yeah, Florida State.
Florida State, nigga. We back.
And last but not least, UAB, Georgia Southern.
I'm so sick of UAB.
Georgia Southern beat who? Who? Oh, that was
Georgia
Georgia.
State just beat
Nebraska.
So that's not that Georgia.
That's Georgia Southern. I got
UAB.
UAB.
No, I'm sorry. It is Georgia Southern. My bad.
So that's the one who beat
that's
Nebraska.
That's who beat Nebraska yesterday.
UAB.
Because they got a good coach. Who they coach?
UAB.
Who they coach? What they playing?
Man,
Damn,
It's here. We
man,
going.
It's here. Who they?
We don't lose. We don't lose at home.
as long as it's not raining, because them boys carry the ball like an actual pig.
Yeah.
We don't lose at home unless it's Liberty. So I'm gonna go with UAB.
Yeah, UAB.
UAB.
Okay, good.
Go Black Week.
We going.
That's Black Week.
I don't know.
We should.
gotta go.
Well, I don't know if you.
I don't have to ask. I know where I'm going. Me and my boy, we got season tickets.
Yeah, and I know my seat at.
Yeah, I know my seat.
Yeah.
I got them
Yeah,
too.
we don't sit on concrete.
Don't try to play.
Concrete sitting there.
I don't sit down. I move around.
Yeah, no, we sit
I'll
down.
move around too if I have to.
Hey, why y'all
Right.
talking?
Hey, glass seat.
Hey, why y'all talking?
Nigga, shit uncomfortable. You gotta move around.
Hey,
nigga.
listen.
We don't want to hear your joke, nigga.
No. But listen, why y'all
better be
talking?
good.
It will be. Why y'all talking that bullshit? My boy's in the skybox of that bitch.
Who? Oh, that's great. That's a good seat.
Trying to go sit in the skybox over there.
Go ahead.
You trying to walk your ass in there?
I'm trying to go sit in the skybox with my boy, man.
Don't. Hey, listen. Don't worry about it.
I ain't gonna put a card though, bro.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm trying to go eat all the food for free.
You won't see Hoodoo. You won't see Hoodoo.
Yeah, you invite me to that.
Nebraska. They fired Scott Frost. Scott Frost was a great coach.
16 and 30 something.
Still think he a good coach. He did a great job with UCF. Went over to Nebraska, his alma mater. Went 16 for 31. While in his time in Nebraska, they had enough. They lost to, we just said it, Georgia Southern. They got him out of there.
It was time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's quick though.
Probably no. That boy been in
Well, it's 3
disappointment since
seasons,
day
huh?
one.
Never mind. 16 and 31 this time.
I think it was time.
And then you lost 2 games this year, one to who you shouldn't have lost to, and then last week in England, London, wherever it was at, a game that they wasn't supposed to lose yet.
Do y'all think that we start seeing coaches I know we talked about this before. Coaches get out of there, they chase the bag, they chase the money. But do you think from shit like an example of Scott Frost, do we start seeing coaches start being more loyal to the programs that they building?
Yes, because some coaches are only great coaches like in that area that they're in that level that they're in. Once you step up to that, Nebraska, Notre Dame, those teams like that, it's different.
But I think it's different for him because he was Scott Frost the great at Nebraska.
No, right.
So for that, in that
Sentimental
instance,
value.
like I'm treating that different. That's a different scenario. But a regular coach who didn't go to Nebraska and start in Nebraska and win a lot of games in Nebraska, no, you can't just come here.
But
go stay where you was at.
I look at it different from the standpoint of, like you say, it's different. But nigga, I can get way better players at Central Florida than I can at Nebraska. In Central Florida, nigga, Central Florida, didn't they beat Auburn that year? Yeah, they claim, nigga, this is not a bad place.
But that's why he thought he could do it in Nebraska.
No,
too.
you can't.
He knows now.
Shit, nigga,
He knows.
right.
and
that's what I'm saying.
Not even that.
And that's
it's different
back to
too,
my question.
because he's not playing the people he's playing either at Central Florida that he plays in Nebraska.
Right.
Yeah, but when
So that's a
when you
difference.
show
'Cause
up to go,
I think that he would beat Central Florida a whole lot if you do that.
when you go show up, Central Florida performed. They went and showed up against a number 8, 9 ranked Auburn team, and they performed.
I agree. But I think that when you play, like it's a lot of different factors. If you build that momentum up all year that you're great, you beating the fuck out of everybody you play, then you're going to go up in this bowl game and play good. But if you get to Nebraska and you start off shitty, you're going to be shitty. But I do think that if Nebraska plays Central Florida, they beat them.
I'm thinking I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not
This year, yeah.
Not now,
but
not
because he's not there.
yeah. But what he had there was. That's my point.
He should
Do you
just
need to
stay
start
here.
staying?
Yeah.
He should have
Sit
stayed
your
there.
ass
But
down.
then I see it be difficult because, like, you can go undefeated and not be mentioned in the playoffs.
Yeah. But if you do it in Nebraska, you're going to win the playoffs.
Yeah, but imagine if he would have went undefeated that next year after he beat Auburn. Instead
That's
of
what
leaving.
they say,
Gotta
but
put you
who in
on
the
that
hell
shit.
going 24-0?
What you mean?
You got to go 20.
They loaded.
You got to go 2. Yeah.
They loaded.
That's hard. I mean, that's hard even if you load it. It's still football.
Right. So then now you go to Nebraska and you be 16-31 and you get your ass fired.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I see the frustration.
And now you're going back to the Badlands.
But you go he gonna go get another good.
Where?
A decent. I don't know. We gonna see.
If he don't get
Another
if he don't do the
Central
route that Sarkisian
Another
and
Central
Kiffin been doing, where he go be the analyst and hug up with
He'll
Saban
be
or
in
somebody,
Tuscaloosa.
then he got to go back to the Badlands.
That's fine. I'm gonna go to coach for Saban. For
Well,
2 years, make more money, and
I don't know if he have to do that because his rep one mess up.
Scott Frost.
Yeah.
He got to go do something.
I don't think it's the rep.
Everybody that did that analyst route with Alabama, it was to do their Kiffin. That nigga was crazy. Sarkisian was the drunk.
I get what you.
So it be
Bill O'Brien.
Bill
right
O'Brien
now.
don't have a bad rep.
He did. He got kicked out of Houston.
Yeah, because he wasn't good.
that's a bad rep.
Yeah, but, all right. Scott Frost kicked out, so he was saying
No, I was
To the
talking
point.
more off
Yeah,
the
yeah.
field.
Not that. Nah,
this. What I'm thinking, nigga. If you're a good coordinator at Alabama, you're gonna get the next opportunity.
you will.
Right. So that's why I'm not finna go to the fucking Marshall. Because if you be sorry at Marshall, shit,
sorry.
it ain't no more jobs coming.
I'm sorry.
I'll tell you one thing, this nigga better beat Georgia Southern. He gonna be on the hot seat. And I like to see that
And
shit.
then we can get Scott Frost.
Get Bill Clark, goddamn.
Get Clark back.
Get Bill Clark.
That back right.
Vincent, I like you. He's a great man, man. A
Bill
great
Clark.
man. But hey, nigga, I'm tired of these bullshit
That nigga
ass
made
game
some
out of UAB,
questionable
man.
decisions, but it is what it is.
What's
Yeah.
your thoughts on the expansion of the playoffs?
I like it.
Yeah, I love it.
I like it because
It makes it more competitive.
If UAB stop doing dumb shit, it'll give us an opportunity to sneak in.
Or does it give extra 3-4 more SEC teams back in?
That's gonna happen.
That as well as the players who were sitting out of the Rose Bowl and the Orange Bowl because it wasn't in the playoffs, they play.
They play no.
Yeah.
Do they?
More
They got something to play for.
yeah, I'm in the playoffs.
Because you
I
got
can still.
a
You've
opportunity
never
to go
saw
to the
nobody
next
who.
round.
You've never saw nobody who got into the
Sit out in the
playoffs
playoffs.
and sat out.
Somebody did it.
Let me know.
It was last year.
Who?
I gotta think.
Yeah, think on it.
Might have been a Georgia nigga.
Nope.
No.
He was hurt.
Yeah. Right.
He never.
And just decided. He was questionable. And
You're not getting into the playoffs and not.
It's
playing.
not no Cutchison, the nigga from South Carolina that say no, I ain't playing in the bowl.
Hutchinson. Who that
I
is?
was about to
But
say who that.
You mean Hutchinson?
that
Yeah.
shit?
They
One
put a whole-
of
they
them.
put a
I
whole
got
K on it.
And they put that nigga on crutches, then
Right, yeah.
crutchins.
A cripple.
Hell, I got most of those right.
Yeah, the rest of
So y'all cool with the expansion? Some people say they don't like it.
I get it.
I wouldn't have went straight to 12, maybe 8.
I would have went by 12.
Yeah.
Well,
Give the buy to the top.
Right.
Because now you don't have to
Buy
change
to
it for
the top.
15 years.
That's
Rather
true.
than changing it in 2.
So,
And
so 14 is gonna have a bye, or how they gonna do it?
I don't know.
I would only get a top 2.
Top, right?
Yeah. Everybody else
Maybe
play.
top 2, yeah. Everybody else play.
12, the top 2 play. I mean, the
Yeah.
top 10 play. Come join me over here. But I want to know how they structure it because
They say there's gonna be some home games,
and it only makes sense because NIL, nigga, it's about money. We always know that. It's
Definitely
money.
about the money.
Yeah,
So, hey, man,
But
these
I
kids get
also
played.
think it's about the argument. It stops people. Oh, it's the SEC bias. Well, pay your ass in. Play it.
Make,
play it.
make,
that
make the way.
and it stops people from quitting. Not quitting, but
Sitting
I'm going
out.
to get ready for the draft. I don't like that at all. That's just
I hate it.
I don't like.
I understand
If I was a high school kid, I'd just start me
And I was
a
looking at-
nickname right now.
I was looking at
nigga,
college
call
foot-
me Apple.
I was looking
You know
at college,
what I'm saying? Exxon.
college football final, and it was like if they'd have did this last year, probably 12 more top 20 picks who sat out would have played.
Yeah, I can see it, but
Maybe.
I think
maybe.
sometimes-
I just
when
hope they
I'm on the
structure it
line.
around the bowls. Like they take the top 12
It
bowls
will,
and
I'm
make
sure.
that
That's
instead of like home games and shit. I don't want to see home games. I don't want to see Alabama in a home game in the playoffs. I don't.
But you kind of you think you kind of have to if it's so many. It's 12 teams.
you don't want the Birmingham
It's not-
Bowl to be a BCS bowl.
Right, so you got to add more bowls into it. I think that generates more money for those smaller bowls.
The content factor bowl.
Give me
Can't
that.
wait. I'm ready.
Give me that. But I think it makes more bowls popular.
We're gonna get them niggas a USB card. Goddamn. Here you go.
Fuck around the Peach Bowl.
Stay-ass computer.
The Peach Bowl gonna be in the playoffs. The Peach Bowl. Think of another bowl in Texas
Cotton
or
Bowl.
the Cotton Bowl gonna be in the playoffs. every
Outback
year.
Bowl,
Out-
Gator Bowl.
Cotton already in there, ain't it?
I
Nah,
think
they
so.
just
It's
moved it
Rose,
around, like, for the
Fiesta,
championship,
Orange,
yeah.
and
Cotton.
Rose.
Tostitos.
Sugar.
Yeah. So the Peach Bowl and the fucking Cotton Bowl and maybe 2 other bowls got to get in there.
I
just
felt
to
like
be
the
a part
Cotton
of it.
Bowl is part of it.
It's not.
Don't it come
We
in
just-
every?
No, it's just 4.
No.
They just rotate.
They just
with the
rotated the
Fiesta.
championship game. It was like the Cotton Bowl that time.
Fiesta, Orange, what I just said,
Sugar.
Sugar, and one more,
Peach.
Roll.
Rose.
Rose. That's the 4 that's in it that it rotates to.
We saw that College Game Day. They added Pat McAfee to the Game Day crew. Y'all cool?
All,
They
I
get
like
ready.
Pat.
all because his podcast is amazing.
I like Pat.
Yeah, I ain't never listened to it,
Me
but
neither.
And this is Pat.
So how you
And
know
this
it's
is
amazing?
podcast.
Because that's what everybody says.
Well,
Everybody says.
I
I mean,
mean-
stop listening to everybody.
Nah, I'm man.
Yeah, how you
before
he's a
before
funny-
his
yeah.
podcast, he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
300 broadcasting shows that he on. That
so
he do.
that says it. So I ain't.
Yeah, he has a
Well, what
big
I'm trying to figure out
personality.
is it time for Lee Carson?
Yeah,
That's what I'm going.
yeah. It's been time about 2-3 years.
We've been saying it for a minute.
And,
They be looking kind of sad, man.
yeah,
but
they just getting
I
them
get
ready.
it. They can't force him out.
can't
Like I
force him
get it.
out,
They
yeah.
don't want to force him out. I don't want to see him force him out, but
It's time to change it.
Y'all,
Give him a change.
Y'all think they would force him out, or
Course
they're
they
like
do.
asking him?
They're just dialing his role back a little bit. You know, he don't have as much airtime as he would normally have. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where you can. It's just like when you were little and they didn't want to fire you, they had to just take you off the schedule.
yeah, yeah, don't do what you're supposed to do.
Right. Just take you
Yeah,
off
I'm
the schedule.
cool with it.
You
We'll
want to
see.
work on Sunday,
Right.
I hope the core group stay the same,
Right.
and then they just maybe add him out, but don't get rid of Herb
Herb,
and Desmond Howard, Pollock.
Do y'all have a better that show or college football final with Jesse Palmer?
Oh, definitely.
Game day.
It's
Game
nothing
day.
like game day.
Final is good for what it is. It's the final.
Final,
Tell me
right.
about that. You perfect.
Everything's a battle. I just want to know what's the best.
Yeah,
That
that's
ain't
it.
even about it.
Y'all saw Le'Veon Bell.
Pain.
He knocked out Adrian Peterson, man.
I
That
want
nigga
you niggas
paused
to
in midair.
stop getting in that fucking ring.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop playing
You
boxing.
gotta
man.
stop
That shit
playing
ain't-
with that shit.
ain't
Well,
really good.
well. To be fair, Adrian Peterson was knocking niggas out in the ring. This
Stop
whole
playing now, man.
Nah, he not.
Until
Nah, he
yeah.
But it's 2 of the same people, kind of.
yeah, but I'm way
Stop,
better than
man.
Le'Veon Bell
No.
in football.
Yeah. Just
But now you got knocked out, so now you can't
Now
ever
you-
say that.
Now you
Nigga
got
can't
this
even.
other
Nigga,
motherfucker
I got
running
more
back
rushing yards than you.
Adrian
Nigga, I
Peterson.
knocked your ass out.
Right.
Lay down. Get down and lay down.
Knocked out former running back Adrian Peterson.
Then he almost
Yeah.
made him on Tez ACL. You ain't see that shit?
He buckled.
He went to sleep. I know that.
Didn't Swaggy P box too? But like he's
want
like
to.
a boxer. Oh,
But that nigga did a spin move. Did you see that shit?
I ain't see that.
That nigga did a spin
I
move
ain't see
out
that.
there.
He need to box Blueface did. If that's the case.
No, that's who he was gonna fight. But
Oh, Blueface be boxing though.
Swaggy P was gonna fight Blueface, but they canceled it because all that trouble Blueface.
My
been
money on
getting in.
Blueface.
Blueface can't get a
Blueface baby.
Yeah, he got a great
my
sparring
brother,
partner.
yeah.
Him and his girlfriend.
They
fight.
do it all the time.
They fight.
They do that shit for fun.
My God, they fight.
In
Swaggy
public.
people
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
knuckle that nigga up.
And she don't do. I'm talking about she
She
come
with
with
it.
hands.
Pap, pap, and then
She
walk
bringing
off.
her hands with her
She
wherever
pap,
she
pap
go.
that nigga and walk off. Like,
For
ain't
real.
nothing happen. Pap,
That
pap,
nigga hands are always invited.
Right.
Boy.
Nigga, this
For real.
America.
Take her
Jack.
tooth out on the way to the car.
Boy, they-
Swaggy
Them
P
niggas on
gonna
some
kick
crazy
that
shit.
nigga ass.
Shine this
She got
bitch
a
up.
pull-out tooth, though.
Right, goddamn.
Yeah.
I got another
Put her in the
now.
ring against Swaggy P and see what happens.
I'm going with her.
Yeah. That nigga hands work, boy.
Well, I guess they ain't gonna find it, but that's okay.
Bitch,
Yeah, that nigga
NFL. Buffalo and the Rams started on Thursday.
yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
I think you can't put too much in that.
I think you
Yeah.
can.
NFL cool, man. It's just boring. I'm gonna just say it.
I like that game was boring.
I mean, it's cool, but it's boring.
compared to college football.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
compared to
But that
college.
game was exciting to me. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I loved
Touchdown, boring.
Yeah.
I like them both. It's definitely a different style, but I'm not.
NFL
running
is
to
real great for naps. When you want a good Sunday nap, put that shit on, put on the Rams and whoever, and you gonna go to sleep.
Because the only thing is, it's only 1 or 2 NFL games you want to see per week.
That was
Nigga,
it.
Your team and
Nigga, I was up to like
Friends.
1 watching Oregon.
last night.
Some West Coast team.
BYU, somebody in BYU and whoever.
NFL
Yeah.
get great
Yeah.
when it's time for the playoffs.
yeah.
When it get cold.
Yeah.
Once it get cold,
because them
it's
niggas go
good.
9-7 and win the Super Bowl.
Right. They get high.
Eli Manning.
Fuck it. Moving on into the dummy of the week. Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. Hey, Popeye's chicken.
What they done?
Oh, they did something good.
Over there in
but-
what's that? Atlanta, actually. They called the cops on a patron because she wanted to pay for a homeless man's dinner.
That's stupid.
I thought they said she was trying to buy the homeless man.
No, she's trying to buy the dinner. What the
I don't
fuck
know
you?
how that
What's
even
up with
works.
your atmosphere? Your his algorithm.
I was like, damn.
Human trafficker, man.
Hey, I was like, damn, you
nigga
should have called the
crazy.
police.
That nigga said they did something good. I was trying to see what he was talking about.
No,
nigga
no,
nuts.
not that.
Oh,
Something
okay.
else they did. They
Yeah,
brought back.
it was a Georgia State college student. Basically, she noticed a homeless man who was looking like he was hungry. She decided that she was picking up her own order for DoorDash and went to the Popeyes where she was at on Ponce Leon Avenue. I know you probably know where that shit at. Yeah, there you go. She tried to buy him some chicken and give it to him, but the workers reportedly did not allow her to. And in fact, they told her if she didn't leave, that they would call the police. They called the police. Police showed up. The lady was kind of nervous and scared because she didn't know what was going to happen to her. Policeman actually pulled her to the side and commended her for trying to help the homeless man get food. They let her eventually buy the food, left him alone. Nothing happened of it, but we know a lawsuit about to come in a minute.
Yeah,
Jesus
no doubt.
Christ.
Like
Now,
let
I can't
me
spend my money at
how-
Popeyes.
Let me spend my money how I
Right.
spend my money.
I can't.
Now, sometimes I will say, sometimes they'll do that because that man might be fucking with people a lot. So they don't even want him around.
Still my money.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. You can't call the police on him, but I can see them like, don't give him no money. He ain't never been at a gas station. Like, don't.
I have.
Because
but-
he'll sit there and do it all
Yeah,
the
and
time.
then sometimes after they get drunk, they might start fucking with people.
I get that, but I ain't never seen that in front of a Popeyes. But in front of the ABC store, you laid out drunk. I ain't about to buy you a shot.
Yeah.
But in front of Popeyes, you look hungry. I'm gonna buy you some food.
Yeah.
Okay, but it might be a liquor
Nigga
store
got about
next door.
200 gift cards.
But you got food. What you gonna get with this? Ain't nobody
So
ain't nobody buying food from a bum. I'm buying you food, nigga. I ain't give you money.
So the
Oh,
money,
he said that they're gonna buy the food.
he
bro?
said it's the liquor store next door. What the fuck they gonna do? I don't care.
nigga, they might just go to they might just be a fucking drunk, and when they come back over there, they be fucking with the people. Like, I don't even want you in my store.
I get that, but I ain't talking about that. I'm just simply saying I will still buy you food if you need food.
And
That's
for
all
that,
I'm saying.
Popeyes over there in Atlanta, you are the dummy of the week.
Some of them
Dumb ass,
bitches.
stupid ass dummy. Any other news or information we forgot
Get
to
that
add
nigga
on?
can't get right. He trying to cut us off
but-
again this week.
But thank you for bringing back the dirty rice. I appreciate that.
Dirty rice.
Popeyes.
He tried to cut you off about what you watching this week. Can't get right.
No, well, before we go to that, because he go in this shit. Before we go to that, we do have to say, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how you say it, but Memorial, because it is not.
Today is September 11th.
Yeah, September 11th. So everyone, everyone that was affected
Tough
by
time
that.
in
Well,
life.
the world was affected by that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it is, as far as to get away, we kind of forget. You know what I'm saying? It used
I
to be
don't
a big
forget.
thing.
I still remember where I was at and what happened. I was in culinary arts class. It was. I think it was a Thursday, and then we had, or maybe a Friday, a Thursday or Friday, and then we had a
You
football
was making
game.
some quiche?
We were making baked chicken.
Yeah.
Like for real.
You tell us about this class kind of often.
Yeah, I tell you that. And then we had a football game the next day, I think, and the generator blew up, and we thought it was they come and get us.
But wasn't it on a Tuesday?
No,
Yeah,
whenever
shit,
it was,
Bloom, run.
right? Whenever it was that week, and then that shit kind of followed into the football game.
Yeah, I was in TV production.
I was in U.S. history.
Yep, I was at class TV production. Me and Bear, and we was like, damn, look at this. So we was responsible for putting it on the TV for the whole school to see. You know what I mean? We ran the whole TV production side of it. So I went to broadcast.
We see
school.
who paid attention.
Yeah, me. Baron. Yeah, me and Baron. Baron just freelanced it. I ain't want to freelance it. Hey, but we could. Nigga, I turned it.
A different version of it.
Yeah, it's still broadcasting, right?
I guess so.
Got that back.
What you been watching, Hoop?
Weird shit. And I like to see different shit. I like to watch white shows. I like to watch black family shows. And now I found a Mexican family show on Hulu called This Food. That shit funny as fuck. It's a comedy. It's called This Food on fucking Hulu. Watch it.
You would say to watch it.
Yes, please watch it. It's
That's
funny.
our pick of the week.
It's comedy.
This Food.
It's real comedy.
This
Like
food.
it's Mexican comedy too. Like it's funny as fuck.
They be telling jokes over tacos.
Everything, fool. They be doing Mexican shit, fool, like grandmas who can't speak English and gotta go back over the border to go to the dentist, and they make jokes about it. And grandma feel something in her bones because she's older. She like they have holes in their roof, so they be like, "Hey, fool, get on this roof and tarp it because I know a fucking storm is coming. This is gonna flood." It's like it's funny, fool. Like real funny. And then nigga, him and his girlfriend real toxic. They call each other bitches and hoes and shit. Like, it's funny.
Who we gonna have to? We gonna have to.
Regret asking that shit, don't you?
Yeah, we gonna have to tighten this one up.
I don't do that.
bet you
And I've
regret
never.
asking
I
that
don't
shit,
do
don't
it,
you?
and I've never done it. But it's funny to see other people do it. Yeah. Stop acting like a bitch. That's how you get on here.
That's what.
That's the Mexican voice.
I watch Abbott Elementary. That's what I watch. That shit pretty dope.
Oh no, top tier show.
That shit pretty dope. I found it tuned in and that shit.
What's that?
Abbott Elementary.
It's on ABC. It's basically a school, elementary school, poor elementary school in Philadelphia, I think.
Yeah.
Black League. It's fun as fuck. It's one of the best shows. It's definitely one of the best shows on network TV.
I'm about to say I hate network shows.
I do.
Yeah,
That shit pretty solid.
I like cursing.
What the freak is going on?
Yeah, I like cursing and fucking race. Not racism, but racy shit. Like be racist.
Obviously, with that. What's the name of the show?
This food.
This food.
This food. Yeah.
It's called This Food.
Is it DIS or THIS?
THIS.
Okay.
This food.
You know it's gonna be spelled right. This.
It's Mexican.
In other news and information we forgot to add on.
Well, we
Look up
did.
some folks in Illinois, bro. 'Cause they finna get
Man, them
ready to
niggas
let
just
out
started a
100
purge, boy.
Yeah, they
Niggas
just
just-
let out like 1,000.
They finna let out like 400 inmates.
Yeah,
Damn.
600
For what, weed?
The hell
Y'all
no.
niggas gotta read the whole article.
It's 600.
Can't get right. You know what it's about?
I
no,
saw that
but it
shit.
ain't killers they let out.
No, they,
No.
I just know. I ain't even gotta read that
Second
part.
degree murder. What is it?
That's an accident.
I didn't fully kill him.
I ain't need to kill him.
What that nigga said on life, whatever nigga got to do to make a nigga no longer be breathing, I was ready to do that shit. That nigga is out now. Make motherfucker stop breathing. Nigga ain't living no more. God.
Yeah.
It ain't like they let out Larry Hoover, nobody. So shit.
You on your own on that. That's something you need to clean
On that
up,
note,
guys.
we'll be
Hey,
back
we
next
gonna
week
go
like we
online,
never
yo.
left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye.
You did you.
Dummy.